This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you in part by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too.
Listen, whilst walking along the prisoners, quite a few guys stopped me and asked me about the new album we're gonna have released soon. We're gonna do a number now off our new album, so you may not know it, you probably don't. Listen to it, you might like it, okay? It's called Hole in the Sky.
The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present Hole in the Sky by Brendan LaSalle, a Dungeon Crawl Classics RPG scenario, with David Larkins as the referee.
So what are you going to need for this?
It's kind of your standard set of polyhedrals. The game does use some other wacky ones here, which I've lined up as a visual aid.
Okay.
Dave also has a set, so you can borrow.
Should I just grab that whole lineup?
No, it's so pretty.
No, but you can always borrow from it.
No. Okay.
D3, D4, D5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 24, and 30.
I didn't know there was forgot those almost down.
Yeah, well, the number is facing up, so there you go.
We have extra die if you need. Just don't take the ones he's touched.
Cool.
But otherwise you'll be good.
I've touched all of these dice,
These
except
ones.
for those. Maybe.
Well, these have been okay for me. So. Stop looking at them, you bad juju.
Let's see. Who are these people?
Alright. So,
Specific.
Where's your chin?
Ah, yes. Here's Dag.
So we should just burn those ones, is what you're saying.
do you have your dice categorized by character?
He got his ass kicked by Lancelot and didn't die.
Well, that's okay.
Actually,
That's true. So your dice sets are named after people?
you
Not
managed
peanut
to
butter.
get
This is power berry,
so- I think those are power berry.
Power berries.
Yeah, power berries.
chocolate and power berries.
Oh, it is, but it sounds magical.
Yeah.
What is a power berry?
Well,
Makes you powerful,
gives you
apparently.
extra stamina and
Yeah.
Harvest Moon.
It's like the little sensu beans from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
But chocolate credits, so they go down smooth.
All right.
Also, I brought tons of lemonades and things.
Oh, lovely.
Thank
they're really
you.
nice. Renae brought some fruit and these cool little more chocolate. Awesome. Cucumbers
And the chips, they're kind of blending in the back.
They are.
They're
They're
kind of.
Well, we have a plethora.
It is a feast.
He said that. Feast.
Feast.
Oh, shit. Everyone roll out.
Yes. Well, you're happy to see how you do.
And there's a pen
so
right
these-
here.
So it's pretty highly likely that all these characters will die. I
Yeah.
should totally name them after people I hate.
There you go.
That is
Oh, did you ever do that in Oregon Trail? You'd be like, Susie, I hate
Totally.
her ass.
All the time.
Tommy was mean to me last week. I hope he gets to you, Terry.
had class with.
Yeah, right, exactly.
In the group.
That's a really good idea.
Okay, so Trump, Spicer.
So then you might be.
I'm thinking of Betsy.
Tillerson.
But with the caveat that any character who survives then becomes like a character with a class who can actually become a badass. So you want to be careful.
Use your powers for good, not
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck with Trump, the 3rd level wizard.
That's when you nickname them immediately.
Trumpy, you can do stupid.
Diphtheria, typhoid.
All right, so we're gonna do a whole lot of dice rolling here.
Yay!
Oh, wait. So, okay, sorry, never mind.
Okay, so everyone gather up your 3d6, so 3 6-sided dice. And what you're going to do is you're just going to go down the left-hand column there on each sheet where it says strength, agility, stamina, perception, intelligence, and luck.
Yeah.
You're going to roll those, roll the dice, tally them up, put the totals in order. So from top to
max
bottom.
Matter what.
Max is 18.
Max is 18.
You want to roll high on all of them?
High is
Oh,
good.
yes.
Ideally, but who knows what will happen.
Essentially, you're thinking Dungeons and Dragons stats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably have to edit this whole part out. It's just a bunch of dice rolling.
The
Oh, I
sound.
was gonna ask. We are recording, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
No, this is the sound of characters being
I
born.
agree. Yeah. Why would
Do you put it on the line or in the box?
I would put it in the line. The box is, I think, for the modifier, which I'll
Okay.
throw out to you.
Well,
Also,
I
like,
fucked that up.
you should be entertaining the folks as we're doing this.
All right.
We should tell jokes about popcorn while we.
There you go.
Popcorn.
Yeah, it works.
What's the deal with popcorn?
Oh, boy.
It's
That's
totally popped and it's totally corn. Don't shoot me, I'm doing all week. Sorry.
Sorry. Never apologize. Yeah, don't apologize.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's a.
3.
Fucking awful. I roll a 4 for intelligence. This guy's a moron. Strength 15, intelligence 4. That tracks.
I love it. I love it.
Stamina 6 for one of my guys.
Lucky.
Rod Strongo.
And then just do that for all 4.
Yeah.
What's PR again?
Oh dear.
Perception.
Okay, so
No, I'm sorry. Personality.
so for all of mine are done in the personality department. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be like personality, like charisma, appearance,
Charisma, uniqueness,
nerve, and talent.
nerve, and talent. No, it's charm, strength of will, persuasive talent.
Nervous talent.
This is very interesting, by the way.
Yes. This is the ultimate form of character creation as channeling.
Yeah, it is.
So far,
Oh my
I
god,
have.
so far this guy has rolled all 12s.
Wow. Is his name Normal Norman? I'm perfectly normal in every way.
16.
That'd be something.
Yeah, it had to be something.
Normal.
I'm kind of mad that I'm getting all these really decent rolls.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna like die. You know, like,
No, I agree.
God damn it.
I know.
All right.
I got some real boneheads.
My last
in that
character
too.
is named after my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
Wait, did it end amicably?
Eventually.
Long after the breakup.
Yeah.
I rolled really well.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm annoyed.
Typical.
Yeah.
Oh
I
dear.
have one who rolled pretty miserably, two who are middling, and one that's like, alright.
Alright.
There's no way you're a 15 personnel.
Is that your
Way.
ex-girlfriend?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
Oh, well.
Well, you gotta keep what you roll.
You could change the name. Hilarious.
Yes, names can change to protect the innocent.
That's 8.
They do have an app to just auto-generate this, but
Yeah,
I thought it'd be
that's
more fun.
This
Yeah.
is way
Well,
better.
it's interesting to see how it works out. Like, I have a pretty typical warrior, high strength, low intelligence. I've got a rogue type, lots of agility and stamina, and not a lot
Interesting.
else. Luck.
Yeah.
I've got a maybe wizardy, like stamina, personality, and luck. You know, with high intelligence.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I've got just sort of a middle range, like lot of health, stamina, personality, middling everything.
And that's how it is. Like, if you have a character who survives, and you go, he's got a high strength, I'll make him a fighter, you know, or whatever. So you kind of can decide how you want
Totally.
to steer that. All right, so everyone's done? Okay. So now those little boxes, as I mentioned, are going to have your modifiers in them.
Okay.
So any score that's between a 9 and a 9 and a 12. I'm going to get my ruler out here. Between a 9 and a 12 is a 0, so you can just write in 0.
9 to 12 is 0, okay.
Wait. The line's right next to it?
It depends on where you wrote it in. So,
I wrote mine in the square.
that's fine. So put the modifier in the line. It's either or.
Wait, so what was it?
Between 9 and 12. 9 through
Put
12
zero.
is a 0.
Including 12, right?
Yes, 9 through 12 inclusive.
Okay.
13 to 15 inclusive.
Wait. Yeah, no, hold on. You need to.
Oh, sorry. I forgot how many you got to fill in.
Yeah.
Also, this guy who's like,
Yeah, Normal Norman over there. Yeah.
and then perception of 16.
Okay, so
Wait. Between 9 and 12.
between 9 and 12.
Including
9 through 12. 9 through
Right
12.
at 0. I'm already.
Don't think about it,
messing
right?
this up.
Just
okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So then a 13 through 15 is a +1.
Okay. 13 through 15.
And then Jade, you said you had a 16.
And a 17.
Okay, so 16 and 17 are both +2. Did anyone get an 18?
No.
Wow, interesting. All right, for the other end of the scale,
Wait, so it's 9 to 12,
Just slow down.
13 to 15, 16 and 17.
yep.
So 13 to 15.
All right.
Okay. So the other end of the scale kind of mirrors that, is what I was going to say.
-1.
So 8 through 6 is -1.
Okay.
5 and 4 is -2. And a 3, did anyone get a 3?
No.
No? All right. No 18s, no 3s. That's pretty good.
So 6 through 8 is -1.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute.
No, that's fine. So about popcorn. Basically, it was first developed in the 17th century.
Was it really?
No, I have no idea.
I think people were using popcorn way before that.
Yeah, probably.
The Indians called it maize.
They called it pot maize.
Pop maize. Pop
We
maize.
are sorry if we've offended anybody.
You just need to improve your sense of humor.
Pop maize.
I got a lot of -1s. I roll, I fail.
I wonder,
alignment.
did anyone get a really good luck score?
What's
Luck?
a good
My
luck
highest one is
score?
15.
Yeah,
That's
my
pretty
highest
good.
one is 15.
Highest is 12.
Jesus.
My
How about you, John?
lowest one though is
Highest luck
8.
is 12.
8.
My lowest one is 8.
Yeah, I have an 8 too.
Lowest is 7.
I have a 6.
I have 6s.
Ooh. In luck?
Oh!
But -1, right?
Yes, correct.
So
correct.
that'd
So
be 5.
5.
Oh no. Sorry,
What's your roll?
that's a dice roll modifier, so that's separate from the score.
Okay, let's see.
These are
Basically, the way it works is like sometimes you'll roll against the score, and you're going to try and get under the score. You know, so like
Right.
I have a luck of 6. Roll against your luck. You need a 6 or less on a 20-sided dice. Not a good chance. Other times,
Do you want us putting names in, by the way?
if you want, yeah, that's fine. Other times you'll roll something and adjust it by your ability score modifier. So we'll get into that a little bit more as we go along. Okay, so next what you're going to do is find out your birth augur
what?
for each character.
What is that? What did you just say?
Your birth augur,
Is that like astrology?
basically. So,
Where is that? Does that go with the little moon and star? Bottom of the-
yes, it does. So this uses a 30-sided dice.
Son
So
of a bitch.
got one there, got one there.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you should have here ordered the D30.
I'll take the far.
We just
Far
go for this
one.
one roll, right?
Well, sometimes, other times.
Really?
Well, 1, 2,
What do you
3,
want us to
4.
do?
All right, so you're gonna roll a d30. So we'll go one person at a time, just to make it a little more sane. So we'll start with Jade.
No.
Okay.
So you're gonna adjust that roll by that character's luck modifier.
I can't tell if is it an 8? It's kind of worn out.
That's a 6.
A 6? Okay. So by their luck modifier?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's no modifier.
No modifier. So that character is born on a battlefield
Oh.
What?
and will apply their luck modifier to all damage rolls.
Where can you even write this down?
I
love
have
these
really
Probably
precise tiny
Maybe
handwriting.
special abilities
Okay.
and features?
Yeah.
but
Or you just write +1 damage, for example, in that
A
section.
20?
A 20. That character was struck by lightning
Yeah.
and gets to apply their luck modifier to all reflex saves.
Nice.
That's smart.
This is cool.
Wait, hold on. You said it was struck by lightning?
Struck by lightning, yes.
And the first one was.
Born on a battlefield.
Yes.
Battlefield.
No, that's. Okay.
Oh,
Is that a
that's a 1.
1?
Oh, that's
A
good.
0.
A 0. So, a 1. Harsh winter. So that goes to all attack rolls. So in this case, it would be a -1 to all your attacks.
Ow.
Oh dear.
Zing.
Okay. And then 15.
Righteous heart. This applies to all attempts to turn unholy. Now, this is not something that character would be able to do until they get a class level, and that's if they took cleric as their class.
Okay.
So this would be an example where you'd be like, ooh, I hope this character survives because I'm going to make him a cleric, you know.
Okay. Well, that's me.
All right, John?
Oh, so you guys are gonna need one, yeah?
Yeah. Unless John wants to roll a fancy one.
He's got it.
14.
14
Adding your modifier.
Your luck modifier.
Yeah.
for that character.
Oh, -1.
Okay, so 13. Seventh Son. So you would add your luck modifier to spell checks. Now, again, not something that you're going to have access to as a 0 level character. And in this case, it would probably tell you, I don't want this character to be a wizard because I don't want -1 to my spell checks. That kind of thing.
Well,
17 -1 again.
Okay. Your character survived the plague and adds their luck modifier to magical healing. But in this case,
here.
again, it would be a penalty, so. Womp.
That was bad plague.
Cool.
Yeah.
10 plus 0.
Okay. You were born under the loom. That's weird.
Under the loom?
Under the loom.
Oh.
Like she just didn't want to stop weaving, you know? It's
So
like-
into it.
You are a workaholic.
yeah, it's like someone put a basket between my legs.
Character's last name is Weaver.
She won't.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Ooh, yeah.
She wove the basket.
Then just
yeah.
kept going and made him a blanket.
So this is you're going to apply your bonus to all skill checks.
That's pretty cool.
And last one.
19 -2.
Jeez, so 17. Lucky sign. This is applied to all your saving throws. Fucking A.
Oh no.
Wow, you did not do well in the luck department there.
But it becomes a negative because he has a negative modifier. Wow. That guy's gonna die.
All right, Renae.
Awesome.
Right.
Reroll that.
That's Jack dice.
Yeah.
Rolling out.
It's
a little dull.
That might
It
be
is dull.
that might be the oldest dice in my collection. I think
Oh, okay.
I think I bought that in like
Explain it.
1991 or 90.
Oh, yeah. That looks like an 8.
Okay.
With modifier?
-1.
Oh. Yes, so that was
7.
Path of the Bear. Your luck modifier applies to all melee damage rolls.
So don't want to be a fighter.
No, you don't want to be a fighter.
Okay. So, sign of the bear, you said?
And Path of the Bear.
Path of the bear. Well, how's it a path?
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to be. I mean, otherwise.
You got so mauled by a bear that now.
Yes. I was a victim of a bear rather than
There.
Some
Not
stars.
being like
The bear victim.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not, yeah.
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 All right.
All right.
Let's see. What's next? 20.
27?
Is that a 27? Yeah.
27.
27, and then what's the luck modifier here?
Okay, let's see. +1. Wow.
28.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Interesting. The Broken Star. This applies to your rolls on the fumble table, but in a way to make it less likely that you'll jack up too badly.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know.
Yeah, yeah. All right. 28 this time.
And
Let's
then-
see. +0.
So again, Broken Star.
Okay.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. We're gonna get some duplicates.
Tez does not approve.
I would just be on my own page, I'd just be like,
Look what I rolled again.
28, she rolled another 28.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
For your so you have 3
And
characters
then,
with.
yeah, +0.
Do you have 3 characters with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so it goes.
What?
Okay.
I don't like
The rules are very specific. We have to do this.
I rolled a 28. Now.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Maybe
You want
it's,
to maybe use another D30?
I don't want to use this. I don't like it.
Oh, hey, how
may I
dare you
have-
bat it away like that?
I did bat it away. May I have the one that's. Is that the D? Thanks.
That's so funny because that's the one I used when I rolled not
Differently for each one.
Broken
Yeah.
Star.
Single slope here.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a slope. Yeah.
It's kind of rolled.
So
what,
next.
what is Broken Star? Can you
It's,
remind me?
you apply your luck modifier to fumbles.
Okay.
It's trying to help you not fumble already.
And I'm two.
The Bull. You apply your luck modifier to melee attack rolls.
All right.
Watch that clinking.
Okay.
Mr. Lincoln.
28. So got that again.
Okay, wow, jeez, that's really weird.
That's just the number of the days, 2 different days.
Apparently.
That was an edge. 2 again. So
Wow.
Never mind.
Okay.
That was very boring.
It's crazy.
Don't like that at all.
Okay. Keep that
you have your own.
Keep that all in mind.
You're having
Well, keep that all in mind. It's
It's an exercise.
well, no,
Oh, it's not an exercise?
no.
What's the point of it?
It's gonna come up during the adventure. That's all I'll say.
2.
Maybe I just have clones of
The bull.
Oh my god.
So that's to melee.
Melee attacks.
Melee
Yeah.
attacks.
I mean, there's 30 possible results here, guys.
14.
14. The Raging Storm. This applies to spell damage.
Okay. Okay. 8.
Hawkeye. Missile fire damage rolls.
Okay. And
I don't think I filled this in correctly.
14 again. That's
Spell damage.
Yeah.
What's up, John?
Well, just go around and I'll
Okay.
consult with you afterwards.
All right. All right, Sage.
Okie dokie. Artichoke. So then I add whatever my luck number
Yeah.
is. So 27.
Not quite 28.
Yeah.
Right.
Unholy House. This modifier applies to corruption rolls, which is something you do if you're a wizard. So,
Shit, this is my barbarian strong guy.
well, actually, if it's a -1 to corruption, that might actually be better. No, that would be worse. What am I saying?
So it's a +1, right? Because my luck is a +1.
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
Okay, that's Born Under the Loom.
Which, sorry, I forget what that was.
Add that to your skill rolls.
So 0.
0 at this time. Yeah.
Can your stats go up though later? So
Through magic.
you might end up with a modifier at some point in that area. 8
That is Hawkeye. Missile fire damage rolls.
for my rogue.
Okay.
Is that a 4?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Raised by wolves.
Yeah.
This applies to unarmed attack rolls.
I get 0 to my unarmed attack.
But I was raised by wolves, goddammit.
Yeah, it seems a little, I don't know, right now it just feels a little counterintuitive, but I'm usually trying
Just
to...
have faith in the system. Have faith in the system.
Blind faith.
Blind faith.
Okay, so that's it?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Now,
Alright, so for me,
yes.
I forgot to fill. I didn't fill in correctly the modifiers.
Oh, okay.
If you repeat.
Yeah.
Seventh son.
Oh, did you adjust the, how did, what exactly?
Smell food. What'd you do?
Here, let me get.
What was? Did you not up the modifier there?
All right, you're good. That looks good.
Okay.
Yeah. So, oh, I see what you mean. Like in terms of writing down what they do.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, so seventh son is modifies your spell checks.
Okay.
Next,
Plague Survivor.
that modified your, where was it? Survive the plague, magical healing rolls.
Okay. And then Born Under Loom.
Skill checks.
Checks.
I do that. That's rude.
And then Lucky Sign.
Lucky sign saving throws.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, now, one more note on luck. You can burn your luck to add to your dice rolls. So, like, let's say you really need to make that roll, and you need to roll an 18 or better, and you roll a 16, you can burn 2 points of luck
That's permanent, right?
and that's permanent.
Okay.
Unless you're a halfling. So
Unless you're halfling.
yes,
Oh.
they're very lucky.
Oh,
So
okay.
your luck would go down 2 points, but you could get it back later potentially.
Exactly. So you can burn your luck points, just like in Call of Cthulhu, where you can burn luck to add,
Yeah.
or, you know. So it's the same basic concept.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. Now, over on to the right of your abilities there, you see those little dudes. Those are your saving throws. So R is reflex, F is fortitude, W is willpower. Those icons should kind of give you an idea of what those mean. So,
That down, 'cause
the-
I'm terrible with acronyms.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
I'm good.
I'm that person, I will call it something else.
I'm going to make a flatulent saving throw.
Wait, so reflex,
Reflex, fortitude,
fortitude,
willpower.
and willpower. Oh, interesting.
Hey, I have none of those in real life.
And
I don't know. Fortitude's pretty good.
so in those little blank boxes, you're just going to put the bonus, and the bonus is derived from your attributes. So reflex is off your agility bonus. Straight up.
So same modifier. as
Same modifier. Yeah.
-1.
When you take a class, then that adds more. But right now it's
-1.
yeah. Stamina is fortitude, as you may have guessed,
Stamina is 4.
I did not
I
guess.
did not guess that.
and willpower. Willpower is personality.
Oh god, this person.
Willpower is personality.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got some fucked people right
-2. Okay, I have a real cretin right here.
Stamina is fortitude, you said?
Correct.
Yes.
Fuck this guy.
You have a -2 to your willpower
Mine are
save.
actually pretty balanced.
That's nice.
Good. Good.
I actually have a -2 personality.
See,
Not-
John.
Well, me personally, yes, that's true, but.
The
I have 2 people with -1 personality, so.
My second character is a -2 agility, so so my reflex is really good.
All of my characters are -1 on the reflex rolls, except the one girl that has 2 pluses and a. She's the only one who's going to live if any of them, for sure.
That's what you think.
yeah.
I hope.
Either that or be like that movie Feast, where the hero dies in like the first 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Henry Rollins.
Oh, or like in the World War I scenario.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You had your
my
super dude, and he just got
Right.
He was
straight up
the first
murdered.
one to get eviscerated by werewolves.
Wait.
I will
castrated
survive
by
this
werewolves?
No, he just got like eviscerated.
Eviscerated. Okay, I thought you said castrated. I was
No.
like,
That was probably
Eviscerated.
involved in the
Although
process.
it might have, yeah.
Involved in the.
There's a lot of, if there's scooping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows what got in there?
That may have been his last
They
thought,
were being
actually.
precise.
Like, there they go.
His last
Scooping, the scooping.
The scooping.
It's happening. All right. So next you've got HP, that little heart-shaped section there. And then there's a circle inside that's very handy. That's where you can put your normal maximum HP, and then you can have your reduced amount over on the right-hand side there. So you're just going to roll a D4 and add or subtract your stamina modifier.
Oh yeah.
Minimum of 1. So if you have a negative stamina, it's still a minimum of 1.
Jesus Christ.
So
Good, because my first character has 1 hit point.
Wait. We're rolling. Okay, yeah. So roll a D4.
Okay.
add or subtract stamina
Oh, that's
mod.
Oh, okay.
Or no, D8.
Yeah.
Your triangle.
And then
Oh,
H-
thank you.
HP is
I haven't finished one.
Hit points.
sorry.
roll
D4.
So 4.
Plus your stamina.
Plus or minus your stamina modifier.
Okay.
Your modifier.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You can put that in the
I
little
have
circle.
2 2s and 2
The little
3s.
circle. Okay.
I have a 1,
Fantastic.
2 2s, and a 3.
All right.
Plus modifier.
Yeah.
Or minus modifier.
Yeah, as the case may be. But minimum of 1.
So you could have a 5 if you're really
I
lucky.
do have a 5.
Wow.
Good job, Des.
Thanks.
Hey guys, we found the tank.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's stamina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that these is really starting to come back.
Hey, I have 1 person
Sorry,
with a 5.
I missed willpower.
Willpower is personality mod.
Okay, all right.
I do have 1 person with a 5. I also
Yeah.
have 1 person with a 1.
All right.
It's beautiful to have the full spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5 for mine.
My characters are
You have 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have
my
2
characters
3
are
3
die so fast.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I know. I love that it just says right here. All characters start at 0 level. Most will die in a dungeon, alone and unknown. Just straight up.
Well,
beautiful.
I mean, that's normal. That's normally death, but just without the dungeon.
Yeah, I'm surprised this isn't a German game, really. I mean, it kind of has that vibe to it.
More into the German.
So,
Not enough Schadenfreude.
no, it's just, oh, there's going to be a lot of Schadenfreude, actually. Oh, look at how that asshole died. All right, so.
Oh, are we not in a party trying to help each other?
No, you are. But it's still, as players, we'll have Schadenfreude about the
Hey,
characters.
allow the spikes in that pit field.
Yeah, exactly.
Come down here and find out.
So there's actually a section in the upper right there where it says level. You can put 0. Under that is XP. You can put 0.
Wait, where? What?
Upper
Top
right
right.
hand.
I love filling up little
Yeah, I got
boxes.
that.
Oh, okay. Do that.
Wait, what's XP 0?
You
0.
miss standardized testing.
So much.
know,
It's
we
so
have
much.
Oh my
Ugh.
I was that asshole kid who just like made drawings, like patterns.
Really?
Answers, yes.
Oh
That's smart.
You're wrecking the curve. All right, so everyone has one randomly determined piece of equipment.
Yes, I love reading.
Oh, sweet.
Which die do we roll for that?
That is going to be a D24.
Oh yeah.
no! You know what?
I know you have no patience for this. All right.
So I can roll so it's a 20 and a 4?
No, it's a 24-sided dice. So
This
Then I
hot
would mean
gentleman
that
right
we
here.
roll random
Yeah,
items
that
and then
one there.
assign them to our people, or is that person stuck with that item?
you're stuck with that item.
Okay, just
Yeah.
curious.
Is the probability skewed if I
Yep.
roll
Go,
4
Sage, go.
d6s?
Yes, that would wreck the
God.
probability big time.
A 17. Wait, is it modified by anything?
No. All right, so that's a 10-foot pole.
Wow.
That's very useful.
That's very useful.
That went to
Valid.
my barb, so that's good. My barb with 2 hit points.
Well, that's a
That's why he
bard.
needs the 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
Okay.
One.
One good god.
You have a backpack.
Oh my gosh.
You went to REI, I guess.
They had a sale.
That's,
Guys, I can carry everything.
It was good, man.
Heyo.
16.
1 flask of oil.
What kind of oil?
The kind that burns.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Well, it's burning oil.
Hey, you know who got that?
Not, grapeseed oil.
No, yeah, no.
From Whole Foods.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
You can also use it in lanterns.
It's
so.
sweet jojoba oil.
A 22.
Thieves' tools.
Oh, that sounds really.
That's a 25 gold piece value. Yours free.
What kind of prices
Provided
is
you
all this? Is that all of them? Oh, he has his own.
Yeah, I'm
He
not
has his
allowed-
own.
I'm
He has
not
his
allowed to touch that die.
Yes.
That's true. No, he's not.
No touchy.
Don't look at it.
No touchy.
All right, so that is a 16.
Oh,
A flask of oil.
What's your kind of? What do you got?
apricot
Emu?
kernel?
Massage oil.
Emu.
And a 22.
Just a flask
Thieves'
of
tools. Way to go.
A lot of repetition here.
I know.
Nice and warm.
Well, the book points out that the assumption here is basically that you'll loot the corpses of your fallen comrades, and by the end, you'll have a nice collection of equipment.
I got an eye on that backpack.
2.
2 is candle.
A candle.
You've got oil and a candle.
Hey.
Nobody has flint and steel yet, though.
Uh-oh.
And a 12.
A vial of holy water.
Nice.
What? Yeah, exactly. Thank
Can you
you.
actually kill
Zombies.
your
Yeah.
teammates or just not help them when they're
I
dying?
mean, if you want to kill them
Oh my
I
god.
don't. I'm just curious.
Oh, are there
Just wondering.
repercussions for that?
for killing someone,
For our one of our like if one of our characters.
if
killed
you
the
if
other
it's against your alignment, it would be.
Well,
But if you were,
yeah.
say, chaotic,
one. Maybe. Yeah.
if you're all Brittany and Kevin, chaotic. All right, go ahead.
What kind of
Mid 2000s
that
reference
is an
was that?
old reference.
All right.
8.
Flint and steel. There we
Yeah.
go. Boom.
Flint and steel.
We three can make fire with our flash.
So much fire.
We just need a minute together and then we'll be.
Yeah, we'll be good. 11.
Holy symbol.
A holy symbol?
Mm-hmm.
Like a.
It's not denominational. It's your choice.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's just a.
It's the Prince logo.
Yeah.
I think I'm going with that.
15.
15. Hand-sized mirror.
Hand size mirror.
It'd be kind of great if you had a full like.
This is the. Okay. Yeah. That would be cool. 13.
Yeah.
Iron.
It fits in my hand.
1 iron spike. You have 1 iron spike.
One.
Wow.
Good for vampires?
Yeah, no.
For faith.
If we make a pneumatic weapon, then we can shoot it.
It's true.
We have 1 ammo. We have 1 shot.
A 6 is a crowbar.
Nice.
Ooh.
Is it also iron? We can make more
And to
ammo.
break into cars. Okay.
Yeah. So far, only 1 backpack.
11.
A holy symbol.
Oh, okay. So you already took the prince symbol, so.
I did. Thanks, John.
Just kidding. 19.
50 feet of rope.
Oh, rope, yes.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Yeah.
So that when shit gets really bad, you can just hang yourself.
Really far, too.
17.
17, 10-foot pole.
10-foot pole.
Great band.
Yeah, right. Huh?
10.
10 is a small hammer.
But to be clear, it's very small.
It's a small
Like a jewelry.
Yeah.
jeweler's hammer.
For fixing eyeglasses, really.
It's a craft hammer.
Yeah.
16.
Flask of oil.
We are a very oily bunch.
We are.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're a massage
oil comes in handy.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
18?
1 day of rations.
Oh, good. You have food.
No. Go away. Can't have my food.
Divide this 1 day of rations up 24 ways.
So it's a half hour of rations per person.
15.
Hand-sized mirror.
We're
Dave, can I
set
roll
if we
yours
find
and see what
some
chaotic
vampires.
snakes have?
Ooh, uh-oh.
Whoa.
She
Mixing
dares.
it up. Mixing
She
it up.
dares.
Danger zone.
4.
Pad of paper.
A piece of chalk.
Yes.
You want to set for magic spells.
Stick with that dice.
At the beginning.
A 13.
1 iron spike.
Okay.
So now you got 2 spikes between you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 1.
A backpack.
Yay!
And 9.
A grappling hook.
Oh.
But no rope. You'll have to team up. Team up between you.
There you go.
We're not so bad off as a party. I think.
Nope.
Almost.
You're up front because you have the crowbar.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
But we
Okay.
okay. Though,
What
too.
do I have? I have sandwiches I can throw. Bad guys.
That might work.
Hey,
Yeah.
you won't starve to death.
They're just really hungry. That's why they're being so mean.
All right, so now we are going to
Yeah, they're mean.
randomly determine occupation for each character.
Oh, fun.
Yes, indeed.
Okay,
So that is. Where did the percentile guy go? Well, anyway, it's a percentile dice.
Oh, good.
So-
Oh, favorite rolls.
Yes.
Wait, that's the percentile or
No,
any
no,
something else?
it's both of these guys.
10s and 1s.
Tens and ones, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I very much like these.
Can all of mine just be prostitutes?
Nope.
What?
Only one
my
prostitute
God.
per party. No.
Those are fantastic.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, what do you got, Jade?
I have a 13.
A confidence artist.
Confidence
Does
artist.
this sound like a scam artist? But it's a
Yeah.
nice way
A
to say
liar.
it.
Yes. A scammer. Yes, you are Joanne the scammer. So that gives you a dagger.
Oh, we get more
We get
things.
more shit.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, so dagger.
And a quality cloak.
Things are looking at
Quality cloak.
That's right.
This ain't
go
Do you
with
love
a piece
it?
of chalk.
I love it.
Alright.
I got it at Ross.
Alright. A 100.
So next one.
100.
100. Oh.
Fantasyland's
That's a
like
little bit of a. I think 100 should be special, but it's just a woodcutter.
Ye old Ross.
Dude, a woodcutter, man.
A woodcutter. So you get a hand
That's
axe
like a huntsman.
and a bundle of wood.
Fantastic.
shit to light on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
More fire.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay, a 1.
A 1. You rolled a 100 and a 1.
Yeah.
You are an alchemist.
Ooh, cool.
Cool.
You get a staff and a flask of oil.
More oil.
Exciting title.
I can hold that
garbage
in my backpack.
There
Okay,
you
and then
go.
a 77.
You are a miller or baker. Your choice.
Let's go baker.
Yeah, we need.
Am I reading that?
Cupcakes.
right?
What? What's
No, okay.
Problem?
That's hilarious. All right. So you get a club. You get a club and a pound of flour.
That's cool. I'll go with my 1 day of rations.
And the oil.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Sweet jojoba crackers.
Well, to be fair, you can
What
like.
dice do I use?
All right, so you're gonna roll percentile, which is like you roll the 2 dice there, and you
Okay.
read them
As together.
53.
53.
I love this.
You are a professional beggar. You're a guild beggar.
Gills
I love that.
Funny enough, because I changed all the names to guys I went to art school with.
There you go. So your weapon is a sling,
Oh.
right? And your extra equipment is crutches. So crutches.
Yes.
Because he needs them.
Wait, what do I have right my whip? Okay, it's all in equipment.
Yeah.
Crutches?
Crutches.
You can hit someone with
Not
those.
even quality crutches.
No.
Yeah,
No, those are
Ross-
fake crutches.
Your Ross
Can I
quote
just
to him
point
is
out that my confidence artist is the one who has
Oh,
a
shit,
negative
sorry.
1 personality? I got a 6. 6 in personality.
68.
He won't let
68.
things like natural attributes hold him back.
All right, Hunter.
Nice.
You have a short bow
Oh, that'll be handy.
and a deer pelt.
Cool. Wow.
Fire burns.
All right.
He's get me in the mood, man.
He's also my. That was also my worst
Delve into
character.
dungeons.
Nice.
54. I'm not rolling these.
That's another guild beggar.
They hang out together.
I want a beggar.
They just make art everywhere in the
Okay.
So sling and.
Sling and crutches. Same deal. Obviously, you guys know each other.
They're a team.
You're in the guild together.
No, they hate each other. They're competing.
Well, that's true.
Oh, they're his
Two
characters. So.
beggars riding high on the Affordable Care Act. 78.
Oh yes, I'm so glad you got this. You are a minstrel.
Ooh.
You get a dagger and a ukulele.
You got a musician and 2 beggars.
Nice.
And a hunter.
Wait, a minstrel?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. I
Oh,
don't.
you got your own?
Yeah, thank you though.
Yes. Or you can begin a dice hoard over there, John. If you want.
Yeah.
You can hoard your own.
Yeah. Hard and set there.
You can bogart the dice.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Renae.
48.
40.
I got
did?
that too. My first one.
Oh,
Fortune teller.
Fortune teller.
look at that.
So we're fortune tellers.
Fortune telling.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys roll all the same thing again, I'm gonna.
separate
Go
us.
over there and slap you.
What? What? So violent.
Three Stooges style.
Why you?
Why you? So you get a. Oh my god! I think I do have to separate you. You get a dagger and a tarot deck.
Aww.
Jellies.
Okay.
Dibs on that tarot deck if that character dies.
All right.
Yoink.
I'll look
All
at
right, keep going.
Be queef.
I mean, I can pretty
Your
much
last
tell your
breath.
fortune.
You can
Like,
have-
Yeah, it's not good.
pretty sure.
You got the happy little squirrel.
Happy squirrel. 7.
7. A beekeeper.
Beekeeper. Cool.
Oh, it's jellies.
Yeah. You get a staff and a jar of honey.
I was gonna
Yay.
And a bass guitar. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, the 1 bee that's around shows
That's so
up.
funny. I think
Yeah.
I've completely memorized the Woody the Pooh movie.
Oh my god.
The Tigger movie.
Oh, the Tigger movie,
Okay, I was
yeah.
supposed to say which one.
Which,
Yeah,
They're all classic. I love the shit out of those movies.
Alright.
1. Yeah, what is
Alchemist.
Alchemist.
We got 2 alchemists. Those could be rivals.
Wait, so I'm a fortune teller? I've got a fortune
So the
teller,
lower
beekeeper,
your
alchemist.
It seems like the lower your number, the
That's
cooler your
cool.
job.
Yeah.
It's strictly alphabetical, actually.
And alchemist is staff and flask of oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are the gypsy troupe. Of
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
I got
Band
2
of
art school
gypsies.
dropouts.
You're the theater kids.
Yeah, I know. Pretty much.
Yeah, you got the guy with the
You
ukulele.
hung out on Haight Street.
You're the buskers.
Yeah.
All right, and one more, right?
Yeah. 80.
83.
83. A rope maker.
Rope maker.
So
I don't get a beggar.
Do you have rope?
Somebody had rope.
Is that the
Yeah.
one with
Is
50
that
feet
the
of
one
rope?
that happens to have? Oh no, it's not the same one.
No.
Funny.
This
Well, I
one's
got
a
some good
pole.
news for you.
Oh, what? No.
You start with a knife and 100 feet of rope.
Oh,
Wow.
150 feet of rope.
Yeah.
That is a lot of rope.
That's a lot of rope and a grappling
We can
hook.
all hang ourselves.
Split up the pieces.
All right.
Four of us.
All right, Des.
No, well, 48.
Yep.
It is. I had a fortune teller.
Yep.
So I had a dagger and a tarot deck.
Yep.
So I have 75.
75. Wow, a mercenary.
Ooh, cool.
An actual competent character.
Right.
So you get a longsword
Longsword.
and hide armor.
Hide armor. Okay.
Yep.
I also this is
You
the
win.
character this character also has the what kind of spell armor? A holy symbol, the prince holy symbol. So
Oh wow.
no type of a.
So he's a religious
Yeah, so he's a
mercenary.
Paladin, pretty much.
Okay.
Damn.
56.
All right, 56. Our first non-human. You have a halfling,
Oh, neat.
and he's a dyer.
What does that mean?
He dyes things.
Literally.
I mean, you're all dyers, but
So we have
He runs into spears
and
and
hair dye.
you have a staff
Okay.
and 3 yards of fabric.
But no dye.
Nope. What are you gonna
that
carry
means-
dye around with you?
But that means
I'm a
it's lucky,
dyer.
right?
So that means what?
like,
It's-
you
it's-
Probably use plants or something. Yeah.
Dude.
So you
Like
don't
berries
have to
would be
burn
good.
luck to use your luck, that halfling.
well, they burn luck the same way, but they recover it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, and then 26.
26. Oh, a dwarven rat catcher.
Oh,
Ah, sweet.
dwarfenda. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Rat catcher.
I am.
so you get a club and a net.
Okay. I'm just picturing Charlie from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Steak milk.
Yep.
Or milk steak, sorry.
Milk steaks.
All right,
74.
74.
Rats.
You got a mendicant.
Mendicant.
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
That's challenging my SAT vocab.
Yeah, I feel like I should know what that is.
It's like there. It's in there. It's,
Yeah,
it's in the fog of
It's
my
on the tip of
brain.
my brain.
It's a
Oh,
beggar, right?
you're a beggar.
Yeah, I'm a beggar.
You're a non-guild beggar.
Yeah.
Why don't you just ask for Nick? You're a shitty beggar.
Jesus.
Our
So what do
resident.
I start with?
Well, this is fucking hilarious considering it's a beggar. You start with a club and cheese dip.
Wait, what? I'm leaving.
I know. I mean, that's why I got confused. I'm like, cheese dip?
Oh, the second one's 100. That's a woodcutter.
That's a woodcutter with a hand axe and a bundle of wood.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm leaving.
That would go really well with a rat catcher.
Yeah, I know. Use it for bait.
Cheese dip.
Oh, one of them is
A 4.
definitely.
Jeez.
That's an astrologer. You get
Ironic though, you're.
a dagger and a spyglass.
Do you have any? It's delicious.
Cheese dip.
And
That's
a
blue Renee's
13.
mind.
Yeah.
Confidence artist.
Confidence
Oh, yeah,
artist.
That's right.
Dagger and a quality cloak. Wow, 2 con men and a
Wait,
thing.
what's your personality for your confidence
con man.
artist?
0.
Nice.
Yeah,
No,
good.
not the
The actual
Oh,
personality?
10.
10. Mm.
Minus
So confidence artist, a dagger, nice cloak.
Nice cloak. Quality cloak. Quality cloak.
Quality.
I guarantee it. All right.
All right.
62.
So like a motivational
Ah.
speaker, maybe.
Halfling moneylender.
Ooh,
Another
yay.
halfling.
All right.
So you start with a short sword
Nice.
and some money. 5 gold pieces, 10 silver pieces, and 200 copper pieces.
Damn.
Wow.
In your money bags.
In my backpack.
Yes, that's true.
Actually, that's the guy with the 10-foot pole, which is great.
The halfling with a 10-foot
He'll
pole.
be the
Wait a minute. How
warrior.
could you?
Yeah, well.
Balancing, it's
strong.
very tricky.
That's cool.
He has a 15 strength.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Gosh, very
He's like a little
Oh,
buff.
he's the buff. He's
It makes
a.
me think of this little.
But he has
kid.
2 health, so he can't tank. He just sits there and he's like, I'm ready, I got this.
Well, think about those little children bodybuilders. Like,
Oh my god,
That's a
no.
thing?
Don't bring it
in
up.
Russia.
Holy
Yeah.
God, really?
Oh, yeah.
How is that healthy for
Oh,
their
I
body?
guess-
I wouldn't think it would.
Like it's faces,
Not healthy for your body.
they're soft, cherubic faces, and then like these little
These like
hard
buff bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so
it's really
I wonder what's
disturbing.
more horrifying, that or the dogs that are super ripped that like you see the little head,
Right,
this, like,
right.
buff dog body. And
Yeah.
you're like, where did the steroids come from?
Oh God.
42.
42.
The meaning of life.
Answer to all things.
You're a mouse.
Well, finally we got a farmer.
Yeah.
That's the meaning of life.
Oh,
So-
you get a sickle. Awesome.
Actually, you get a pitchfork
Oh,
There you go.
Still,
and a hen. You get a hen.
Oh.
Yeah, I got one hen.
Yep.
This is the guy with the backpack. His backpack is full of chicken.
Oh, I love it.
So how many, do you have to roll for eggs per day?
You could, I suppose. Yeah.
That'll add
At
to
each
our.
winter phase.
With
Yes.
your flour and my eggs, we can make some like decent biscuits or something.
I am a baker.
With the cheese dip.
With this
Oh,
straight to
there's cheese dip over there. Yeah.
Yeah, shepherd's pie.
Huh? 24. A dwarven miner.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh. Okay.
What happened?
There's another.
Probably another dog out there.
Everything's under control.
Anything here? Anything here?
Just move along.
Please don't get up.
Oh my God.
And-
A dwarven miner with a pick as your weapon and a lantern. Hey, a lantern.
Like a
Finally can use that all that oil.
Yeah.
Like a pickaxe? Or
Yeah.
like a little pick?
A pickaxe.
Okay.
And a 46.
46 is another farmer. So,
Wow.
because we have more than one farmer, you get to roll for this one's poultry or livestock.
What do I roll?
Roll a d6.
Got good rolls.
Womp womp. It is a 1.
You have a sheep this farmer.
It is a sheep.
I'm
Nice.
hoping you'll write it.
You could have gotten a cow. Oh man.
And anything else or just the sheep?
That's it. Well, the
pitchfork?
the pitchfork, yeah.
We have a dyer, so
True, we can make clothes.
yeah.
My guys are just ready for a Frankensteinian mob. Pitchforks.
Yeah, I know.
Tiny strong guy. I got a sword and a pole.
Seriously.
So I figured out what type of confidence artist I am.
Oh yeah.
He has a 15 stamina, so he's the type that throws himself in front of carriages.
Flippin' Jimmy.
It's money afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fair.
All right. So let's see. Let's just go around, or we'll fill in the details here. Anyone who has a dagger, that does 1d4 damage. So under combat, there you can just jot dagger 1d4
Okay.
for anyone who has one. Let's see. What else did we have?
Clubs and hand axes.
Clubs. Clubs do 1d4.
Knife, I guess, is the same, right?
Knife is a dagger. Yeah. Was it another dog out there?
No, something else.
Oh, okay. All right. It was a big sign that said Edie sucks.
It did. She got so mad.
That's right, you don't take that shit.
Hand axe, iron
Aren't you
spike,
proud?
maybe.
Hand axe is 1d6.
Cool.
Pitchforks.
Pitchfork is 1d8.
Damn.
Grappling hook?
I'd say a grapple would be 1d4.
Oh, short bow?
Short bow, 1d6.
Short sword. Iron spike.
Short sword is d6. Iron spike, d4.
Staff.
A staff is a d4.
10-foot pole.
Those are usually kind of bamboo and wobbly-ish, so.
Slings?
Sling is a d4.
Piece of chalk?
So it's not even
Did you
like
already say
smacking damage.
Not enough to hurt somebody.
Did you already get pitchfork? Yeah, you
Yeah.
right. Okay, cool.
Oh, and longsword, right?
Yep, yes, please.
d8.
What's a big Jimmy?
How about a pound of flour?
Yeah.
That should, if it's full, that should hurt. Actually.
Oh, a pick is a d4.
Oh, it's a staff is just wobbly.
No, a 10-foot pole is too wobbly, but a staff is a d4.
Staff. D4. All right.
And all of you have an AC armor class of 10, except for our mercenary friend with his hide armor. And that is a 13 for him.
Sweet. Wow. Nice. So I put that under the shield.
Yeah.
In the shield, yeah.
What is the moon below our stats for?
Oh, that's the sign you were born under.
Your lucky sign.
Yeah.
I did not realize.
So the one that's
fine.
+1 to range damage is Hawkeye. And that's the only one I know.
No, I wrote them in this little
Oh, okay.
blip. I just
Okay, and I think that is it.
Cool.
Game's over.
All right, good game, everybody.
Yeah, everyone's dead.
Good game.
All right.
Good game.
So we don't fill an alignment yet?
Oh, yes, thank you. One last thing is alignment. So, lawful, neutral, chaotic. Those are the 3 alignments. This is how your character aligns with the cosmic forces of the cosmos.
Is it we roll or we just pick?
Just pick it. However you feel each individual character would be,
Free choice.
Can we roll? Can we roll that?
if you want.
Give a D3. I'll use a D6 to my weight.
There you go.
All right. So what was it again? Lawful.
Lawful, neutral, chaotic.
I'm gonna be filthy
idea.
neutral.
How strictly do they have to adhere to that?
Somewhat. If you sort of like are flouting it, then it can be a problem.
Can lawful be to their own moral compass, or are there actual laws in this world we're in?
Lawful is belief in the fundamental unity and values of mankind, or order, authority, loyalty, and charity.
Okay.
So,
And what's chaotic?
chaotic is you believe fundamentally in entropy and seek constantly to undermine or rule those around you.
Great.
My
And
confidence
so neutral is
artist.
just whatever.
Send
wants.
nudes. Basically.
Right.
Right, so it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Neutral is basically you just haven't taken a stand. The balance of nature, the timelessness of eternity, the nothingness of space.
My rat catcher's chaotic.
I could see
His
that.
name's Paolo.
Paolo.
Should we go around the table with
Dwarven rat
names?
catcher?
I think we should.
Yeah,
I just
let's
want
do
to really quickly, since we have some dwarves and halflings,
Oh, yeah.
cover dwarves and halflings.
I'm gonna go grab a sweater while that is happening.
Are you a good watchdog?
She is. She's an attack dog. Is what she is. All right. So, all right. So all dwarves can see in the dark up to 60 feet.
Wait.
Where
Let's see.
does this go?
Special abilities and features.
Yep.
60 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that-
very small.
Was that infravision?
Yes.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Dwarves are slow. You have a base movement of 20 feet as opposed to 30 feet for humans.
Okay.
Sorry, 20 feet base.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
This music is so like
So chill.
sweet lullaby. Go to bed, 8-year-old nighttimey.
Yeah, this is when you create your character.
it's exactly. Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to?
I feel like my acupuncturist was playing something like that.
Well, this is the Tangerine Dream Legend soundtrack from the movie of the same name. Let's see. Yeah.
What?
Well, dwarves have abilities to detect certain kinds of construction.
Wait, certain kinds of what?
Construction.
Construction.
Yes.
Okay.
So like architecture and like
Yeah, like traps, passages, slanting passages, shifting walls.
Okay. All right.
You know.
Secret doors.
But for you right now, that's at a +0,
Right.
unfortunately. So, halflings.
Yeah, detect construction. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's see. All right. So, halflings also have infravision. They can see in the dark up to 30 feet.
Okay.
So half the distance of doors.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
You are smaller than everyone else, so you can squeeze through spaces that nobody else can.
Nice.
Squeezing.
Like Carlos.
Slow, you're same speed as dwarves, 20 feet.
Okay.
And then, yeah, the luck thing. Okay, so first of all, you double any luck that you burn. So if you burn 3 points of luck, you get a +6.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you double the value of any luck that you burn.
Okay. So if I were to
Burn 3, you would
burn
get
3 and
6
get
luck.
6 back.
Yeah.
Where do I tally
that's so
that? Like where do
neat.
I keep that?
So you just
knock it off your luck
just
score.
Subtract from your luck score
Okay.
when you burn luck.
And Let's see. You can expend luck to aid your allies. Your luck rubs off on other people.
Okay.
Okay, so they must be nearby, invisible to you. And
Yeah.
Can you share it evenly between you and them, or them and them? Or?
no, it's just
It's on a roll basis.
Yeah. Okay. It says, note the good luck charm ability applies to only one halfling in the party. There is luck to having a halfling in an adventuring party, but there's not more luck to having more than one halfling. If multiple halflings accompany an adventuring party,
There's only one, right?
only one of them counts as a good luck charm.
Okay.
If one of them dies, so the other one assumes mantle.
I suppose so, yeah.
So, is that for the luck regeneration thing, or that's for the double?
That's for lending your luck to other people.
Oh,
All right, you two, roll a d6 and see who rolls higher.
No. What? No.
Damn, I was gonna do it.
Who's got a higher luck modifier?
But when does
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a halfling?
Well, what's your luck score on your
My
halfling?
luck score is 8, and I have a -1.
And what's your luck score on your halfling?
13, which is a +1.
I think that's the good luck charm right there.
I'm a bad luck halfling.
Which half?
Hard luck.
The dyer?
A dyer.
Okay.
But how many hit points does that one have?
2.
Oh, okay, mine too.
Yeah, the luck recovery doesn't really kick in until you take a level. in
Oh, I see.
halfling. Okay,
All right.
and that is it.
Okay. We
So-
should go around and say who we.
Let us go around
Yes.
the
Do you have
table.
any other questions for our characters to answer about our characters?
No, that's it.
Oh, that's lame. No, I mean you asking us something so that we can expound upon like who people are.
What do you mean?
That'll come out naturally in gameplay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this is good. No, my brain is thinking of that because that's how I like to run
I
my.
want to know now.
Yeah.
All right, Jade, who do you
Blood and
got?
fire coming up.
I have Donder, the chaotic confidence artist.
Okay.
Blitzen, the neutral woodcutter. Vixen, the neutral alchemist. And Cupid, the lawful baker.
Nice.
He's the one with the righteous heart.
I love it. So pure.
John?
I have Derek, the chaotic beggar. Tom, the lawful hunter. Saxon, the chaotic beggar. And Armistead, the neutral minstrel. I went to art school.
Nice.
If you can tell.
Saxon and Armistead.
Fuck these guys. I'm so excited to kill these guys.
You'll come to love them in time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
All right.
right.
You'll be sad when they die.
All right, Renae?
From Anna Kay, the neutral fortune teller. Paul Rye, the neutral beekeeper. Franken, the lawful alchemist. And Betsy D, the chaotic rope maker.
Love it.
Wonderful.
Cool.
Yep.
Alright, so I have Georgina, the lawful fortune teller. I have Willow, the neutral mercenary. I have Jane, the neutral halfling dyer. And then Paolo, the chaotic dwarven rat catcher.
Nice.
All right, I have Dowd, the neutral mendicant. I have Daithi, the neutral woodcutter. I have Devasi, the neutral astrologer, and I have Dawood, the neutral confidence artist.
I love seeing each of your individual strategies when they make characters. All right.
I made one I liked. Franken.
That's a good one. That's good.
Yeah.
I have Zentigoth, the lawful halfling moneylender. The rest of them are neutrally aligned. There's Charlie the farmer, there's Melody the farmer, and there's Bard the dwarven miner. He named himself because he wanted to be a bard, but he was born a miner. Oh,
Well, actually, thank you for that excellent segue because
dear.
Yeah.
basically, you have all grown up around the Cairn Hills near the shores of the Lake of Endless Depths, not too far from the city of Greyhawk. And you all individually feel like you are living the wrong lives. You felt this way as long as you can remember. Each one of you believes you are destined for something much greater, yet can't find a way to escape your mundane existence.
Yep.
Then your dreams began. Each of you individually began to have dreams of a strange woman dressed in flowing blue finery, her face shrouded by her blue hood, confirming what you have believed your whole lives, that your true destiny has been snatched away by sinister forces. Become my ally. she intones to you in your dreams in a ghostly tapestry of individual voices. And your enemies shall become my enemies. And together we shall take back the life that was promised to you by the stars. Oh, Edie, you want to go. Come and find me at the cliff, she says to you in your dreams.
Alright. The cliff?
The cliff. So, as the dreams continued, each of you became more and more detached from your lives. You started to ignore your work, to have increasingly difficult time engaging with your old family and friends, seeing each as a jailer in the prison that is your life.
This is too close to reality.
Finally, the dreams have become a mandate, and you have all left home to follow the visions given to you in your dreams, hoping to discover the mysterious cliff you saw the woman standing before. You all traveled dazedly as if in a fevered dream, your path dictated by strange omens and portents. In some instances, bandits stopped you to rob you, but seeing the looks on your faces chose to let you continue on your way unmolested. Eventually, these now waking visions led you to arrive all around the same time at a cliff overlooking the lake of endless depths. Waves lapping up on the shore far below.
Okay.
This seems like a labyrinth moment. Why are they called the Lakes of Endless Depths?
Well, you see.
All right. So, you have arrived exhausted and confused at the cliff overlooking the lake. The scene is exactly as it appeared in your dreams. So you know you're in the right spot. At the edge of the cliff is the woman who haunted your dreams for months.
Oh my god, she's here.
She is standing behind a long table, which is set out for a banquet right here under the open sky in the middle of nowhere. She is nearly 7 feet tall.
Merely. Yeah.
Nearly.
Oh,
Not
okay,
merely.
Merely. I said merely.
Humans are really tall in this world.
She's exactly.
Yeah.
She's 6'11". She's nearly 7 feet tall. And is wearing tattered robes, but obviously of fine weaving and wefting. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the music.
No, this is very 80s appropriate.
It is actually, yeah.
It's the woman on the cliff.
Let's see. All right, we'll put that
Oh,
one
I
on.
miss David Bowie.
So, she's wearing tattered finery, and for the first time you see her face, or rather her whole face and head, which has the appearance of a carved statue.
That's unsettling.
Mm-hmm. So it's like a woman's face and hair, but it's carved out of marble.
That's weird.
She is
Wait,
whole-
is it colorless? Like
Yeah, it's marble. It's like literally marble.
And it's not a mask.
It seems to be her whole head.
Wow.
Yep, coming up out of the robes.
Wonderful.
She is holding with her non-marbleized hands, like her hands are flesh, and she's holding 2 severed heads in one hand
What?
and 3 severed heads in the other hand.
Oh.
Okay?
Does she have eyes like that are
They're statue eyes.
Flat
They're
eyes?
flat.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
She's like reverse Medusa.
That was Kathy Griffin.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she quintupled down on that controversy. As you're looking, the eyes of the severed heads all flick open,
Oh no.
and the heads each begin to speak
Oh great.
in unison.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
So they say, "Welcome, brave friends. I know you have many questions, but let them wait for now. I know you must be exhausted from your journey. Sit, eat, and rest. All of your questions shall be answered this day."
Yeah.
Sit, eat, and rest. This is a severed head telling us this.
These are 5 severed heads telling you this.
Okay.
Yes.
This is how she
Appetite.
speaks. She speaks to these severed heads.
She speaks through the heads. Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Sort of
because
like
her face is. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we're like the meat platters.
I vote we run away.
What are the meat platters?
No, where are the meat platters?
Oh, they're laid out.
Alright.
Yeah.
4 seats.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yep, there's 24 seats available at the table.
I'll sit. Well, we'll sit.
Yeah.
And we do not know each other yet.
No.
No, I think we can assume that your individual
People know each
people know each other, but yeah, as far as the larger group.
other. Tentagoth turns and tries to run away, and the other 3 grab him. They're like, no, we're gonna sit.
All right. Everyone having a seat?
I'm having a good meal.
Yeah.
Rankin doesn't like the people in his group. He's actually going to try to sit with someone else.
Awesome.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
Yeah.
So as you're digging in, you note that
I'm not eating it.
like maybe about a fifth of the dishes are visibly rotted or despoiled.
No,
Like-
it's only a fifth.
Like reaching for a bit of lamb, you see maggots crawling out of it,
Ooh.
or like wilted leeks, or that kind of thing. So
So just go one over and grab the lamb that's not filled with maggots.
all right,
I have a mendicant. He's used to eating out of the trash.
true. You could put some cheese sauce on that, cover the face right
I'm
up.
saving that for later.
My peeps aren't eating yet.
All right. Anyone else not eating?
Franken is
My hunter
picking at his food.
isn't eating.
No eating for the hunter. Is anyone tucking into the rotted stuff? Sorry, Jade.
Oh.
I'm gonna say none of mine are. They're like picking at it. Like somebody said that, picking at, kind of like
Picking
just
at
like.
it. Yeah. Okay.
My two beggars are going score free food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, this mysterious figure just kind of watches you all with her implacable face, and as she kind of as some of you who are eating more aggressively are getting full, slowing down in your consumption. The heads begin to speak again. Thank you, friends, for taking this dangerous journey to be here today. I know each of you, your minds and your hearts, and yet I must keep my identity veiled. If I were even to think my true name, it would instantly be sensed by our enemies, and they would race here to break our fellowship and confound our plans. Please let me be known to you as the Lady in Blue. Trust that I am a friend, and not one that would mislead you.
Melanie thinks this is bullshit and whispers so to her party.
That's fucking bullshit.
I'm even getting sick yet. I'm gonna eat, but I want to wait. This seems like a.
Yeah, no, everyone who ate seems fine.
They take some fruit.
Okay. Know this. Our enemies, who are indeed the enemies of all right-thinking people of this world, have kept you from living the lives you were meant to live. Each of you was born under the wrong stars, a misfortune fostered upon you by our enemies. But I wish to be your ally. I can set this misfortune right. If you wish to have me for an ally, I ask just this, that tonight, when the full moon reaches the top of the sky, you step off this cliff and onto an invisible bridge that does not yet exist, but shall exist tonight. This bridge will take you on a long journey across the lake. This journey will be difficult, and some of you may not live to see its end. But those of you who do shall find the hole in the sky, a porthole to another world. That world is a prison, and its warden is a titan, a fierce creature that cannot be slain by mortal means. This titan keeps a prisoner in a cage of alderwood. Its prisoner is our ally, and to say her name aloud would give my presence away to our enemies. At this, the Lady in Blue takes a cup of wine up off the table and pours it onto the ground. The wine runs through the sand, and the rivulets spell out a word, or perhaps a name. Drezta.
Spell.
Drezzta. A moment later, a mass of beetles bubble up from the earth and devour the word.
This one's for my dead homies.
Get out.
An instant later, the beetles disappear as well. Never speak the name aloud, friends. I would ask that you take this bridge tonight under the full moon to the hole in the sky. Free our ally. Those who do shall be my trusted friends, and I shall set their stars right with this. And at that, she makes a sort of a cutting gesture, and on the far side of the table,
She's still holding the heads, so it's just like
yes,
looking
it's just
the
like
head. Okay.
like that, you know.
Whoa, whoa.
So behind, like across from her, so sort of behind some of you. Anyway, the air seems to split, okay, and this tremendous wind comes roaring out, blows plates and cutlery everywhere.
Whoa!
You even have to kind of dig in a little bit to keep from getting blown over.
Whoa. What about the halflings?
The halflings are struggling. Yes, the
Who's
poor
gripping the table?
the poor little halflings. Yeah.
Your little legs are
Watching an apple just go whoop.
Oh no.
My apple. But what you can see through the seam in the air is basically a massive black monolith at the epicenter of what seems like the mother of all storms. So as your eyes adjust, you see the monolith is actually, you're looking at a wheel from the edge on, and it's turning very slowly. And what you can see inside the wheel, so to speak, is stars clustered in groups or shining alone on its surface. As the wheel spins, you feel as if reality itself might slip away beneath your feet at any moment. The lady in blue continues to speak through the heads. You hear her clearly in spite of the wind. This is the Wheel of Destiny, one of the pillars of the universe. For each brave friend who aids in the rescue of our ally and returns, I shall allow them to spin it once. One time, and the true destiny you were meant for shall be yours.
Whoa.
With a gesture, the lady closes the seam in the sky. The winds dissipate, and you are left without a feast, sadly.
Damn it! Glad I ate my fill already.
That's right. So, what say you all to the proposal?
Yeah.
Now, is she still there? I mean, I don't want to be rude here, but like, how do we know you're not evil or something? Or that this isn't like nefarious of some kind? I don't know, like a sign of good faith? I mean, again, I'm not trying to be rude, but there's a lot of people out there that would, screw with a person's trust.
Who's saying that?
Sentagoff.
Yeah.
This little halfway.
I'm honestly a little off-put by the wind. What's with the wind? Seems like a smoke screen almost. A breaking of the divine wind. If you will.
Something's broken.
Which might be bad for the universe and everything. So, like, what's up?
Don't raise a stink.
Oh my god, boo.
I don't have any snacks to throw at you.
Why do you think I saved it for now?
Oh, sorry, that was Derek. Derek is the smartest guy in my party.
Yeah, she just stands sort of impassively, still holding the heads.
She's just not answering.
She's made her case.
Are you still like there? He like takes a little bean or something from the table and throws it at her. Hello.
The bean bounces off, and the heads say, "Yes or no? Do you agree to my proposal?"
I mean.
So Paolo, the dwarf rat catcher, stands up with his foot on the table. Yes, I will do this.
Cool. Good man.
Well, my dwarf instantly agrees, obviously.
Yeah,
Because,
solidarity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, brother dwarf. So
Betsy D says.
Dwarfs, am I right?
looks at you.
is he cheater, right?
At least one of them is.
Yes, Betsy D.
Oh, I have nothing to lose.
I mean, but you could step off the cliff and fall to your death. Like, this could be all a setup.
No, it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. It's gonna be the best.
I'm
I had dreams.
persuaded.
Yeah.
Did you have dreams? She said she asked.
Yeah. So the fortune teller, Georgina's nods like yes. It's. I would rather die than continue a life, and that isn't what I wanted. And if something took that from me, I want to make it right. So
right.
I will rather step off into the cliff than live the life that I'm leading now.
Can anybody do like a tarot read or a tea read?
Exactly. That's what Anna Kay was going to do.
I want to know what's
We already
up.
did.
I'm going to draw a card and
Don't
then
even
decide for me.
okay.
Yeah.
Me too.
I believe in the auspiciousness of that stuff. So
Do we have
like,
a deck?
We do, but I'm just going to say the card that you draw is Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, there you go.
That's right. Let's make our stars great again, folks.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Paul
I
Rye
don't
says,
snack
I like
on
that.
you.
I like the sound of that.
I think I need more snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so my entire party acquiesces.
Yeah.
My 2 beggars are a little bit more eager, I would say, than the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
My hunter is a little reluctant, so
Yeah. My alchemist is reluctant.
he is in the back of the party. He's using everyone else as human shields.
Excellent. that will come up later in terms of who wants to be in the front and who wants to be in the back.
You gotta have a good meat shield.
Yeah. And how about the party of Jade?
No. Donder's all for it. Let's do this. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
Right?
It's gonna be the best.
Come on. The stars are finally aligning for us, and I deserve that. You guys can do this. We can do this.
Together,
That's right.
we are greater than what we are when we are not.
Yeah, who's got the bundle of wood? You can make a metaphor out of that.
That's 2 of us. It's like with one stick. Well, it's a pretty hefty stick because pretty good lumber. But
Blitzen's like
imagine all
Donder.
these together.
Sounds pretty confident, I guess.
Make like
gonna
these
go with
guys
it.
and quit when you're ahead.
I like you.
Got it.
So my party's mostly okay with it. Sentagoth is begrudgingly gonna go. He's lawful, so he worries about screwing with the divine order.
Well, and you want to support the group too.
But yeah, he's gonna go and make sure
group-oriented.
nobody. Mostly, he's going secretly to make sure no one fucks anything up then. With the nature of order.
All right. So as you each agree in turn, the lady in blue comes around and kind of holds the severed heads in front of you, and they kiss you on the forehead.
What?
With the blessing.
I regret my decision immediately.
Enjoy it, synagogue. Enjoy it.
It's overwhelming for a halfling, like these giant human
Giant human heads. Ah!
Jane is not happy with this.
No. And then as she begins to sink down into the earth, her last words to you are, "Remember, midnight, the invisible bridge shall appear under the full moon."
All right.
How much time do we have?
Yeah, what time is it now?
Yeah.
It's morning.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So we can party all day.
Let's find a bar.
So we have.
Well, we've got some woodsmen here. Let's
So
build
we
a
go to a
bar.
tavern and
Yeah.
We actually, none of us going on the adventure because we've built a tavern on a hill and we all just run the tavern.
Yeah, it makes a great origin story.
I mean, I definitely feel like I'm doing what I was meant to do. Hilltop Tavern.
That's right.
Is.
So the table is empty, right?
Yes. Yes, the food blew out into the lake.
Fucking bitch.
Are there?
It's rotted, so
Only some of it.
Is there any wildlife surrounding the lake?
Well, if any huntsmen want to go hunting,
Correct.
yes.
We will go.
Yes.
Yes.
Tom the hunter would like to go hunting.
Okay, very good. So, hold on. Let's see. So, if, with your occupation, you can kind of like justify using your occupation for certain things, like, hey, as a farmer, I would know about seeds and that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So, like a huntsman, for example, can use their skill at hunting to hunt. So,
Can they?
yes, they can.
Not a guest.
I know.
great.
Good on you, hunter.
All right. So yeah. So basically, if your occupation matches what you want to do, then you're going to roll a d20. You're going to add an appropriate bonus. In this case,
Which one's 20 again?
D20. No, there you go.
The one that says 20 on it? Yeah.
The one that says 20 on it.
Not necessarily. There's a 24. So.
I'm at 30.
Yeah, but I turned them all up. So
Yeah.
the
Oh,
higher-
you did?
Yeah.
How conscientious.
I know. So anyway,
So I roll a d20 and.
you're gonna roll a d20. Sometimes you're gonna get a bonus, like for example, if one of your abilities can like correspond to your activity. So in this case, hunting, you can make an argument for either luck or agility, I would think,
Okay.
depending on what kind of hunting you're doing. And then you're going to try and beat a difficulty level, which is set by moi. Since this is a relatively, well-populated wilderness, I'd say the difficulty would be 8. So you need an 8 or higher on your d20 roll.
Okay.
So
Go for it.
Tom.
11.
there you go.
Yes.
All right, so you bag some game. Any other huntsmen hunting?
No.
Nope. All right.
Melanie is making a blindfold for her sheep because she's worried he won't jump off the cliff with her.
That's good thinking.
Can my dwarven miner check the cliff for things that could be a bridge support?
Absolutely. Yes, you have plenty of time to look that over, and so no real need to roll on that one.
Okay.
This is just a natural cliff face. There's no bridge supports or anything like that. So
Centagoth then would like to start taking odds on a tontine for who's gonna die. We got anywhere from 2 to 1 to 5 to 1 odds. Let's take some bets. We're gonna kick the bucket. We're not gonna kick the bucket. I'm gonna make a profit off of this.
Can my baker make some rations out of
yep,
whatever
definitely,
edible things might be?
definitely.
Are there trees around?
There's some scrub-like bushes.
Anything I could like chop down, try to make some like pointy sticks with?
Pointy sticks.
Well, like spears,
Yeah.
but not spears.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. You can make enough pointy sticks for all of you.
Yeah.
Pointy sticks for you.
So so one of my characters is a fortune teller, so I'm gonna just do some like runes and kind of carve. I'm gonna find a tree to sit under
Okay.
and just sort of like kind of assess the situation with
All right.
my fortune.
Go ahead and roll for that. You can add your personality bonus.
Oh, 0. Great. 2.
2. Oh, well. Yeah. Signs aren't very clear.
Okay. And then my mercenary is just gonna stand and like kind of just sharpen her sword. Just work on that. And then my halfling dyer, I think, is gonna go and just look at any of the little flowers or roots or things around that might be edible and used for dye.
And edible and used for dye.
Both.
And or-
Berries.
Just gathering stuff. And then my rat catcher's just gonna take a nap.
Okay.
Seriously, because like.
For real.
Yeah.
There's no rats to catch.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna be out at midnight. Like, there's no rats around. I guess I don't have to catch rats for once. I'm just gonna like curl up and take a nap.
All right. So we've got a huntsman bringing in some meat. We got a baker making some like hardtack or something, and then we've got a halfling gathering berries. So I'd say between the 3 of you,
Mushrooms and stuff.
and mushrooms, I'd say between the 3 of you, you can assemble enough rations for a few days.
Cool.
Also, I got eggs.
And eggs.
And
Yeah.
honey. And honey.
And honey.
Yeah.
Cheese
We can
dip?
make a cake.
And cheese dip.
Yeah.
Cheesy cake.
All right. So basically, you spend the day
We just opened
assembling.
a little spoils for monsters.
Just open a restaurant, guys.
There we go.
What's that?
But my alchemist, like, what does she know about, like, then, in terms of alchemy?
Oh, like strange elements, how they combine, how mercury tastes, for example.
Right, so it's definitely more esoteric, less, like, natural world.
Yeah.
Practical knowledge. Cool,
Yeah.
just making sure. She's gonna sit there pensively then.
All
Does my
right.
hunter know how to roast the meat?
Presumably, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, anything you can kind of justify under the rubric of your occupation. So, it's like we can certainly picture a hunter skinning the animal, butchering
stew with it.
roasting it.
Jerky?
And you might need clothes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, shoes.
Yep. Got some buckskin.
Yeah.
Make little pouches for people who don't have bags.
Could my fortune teller add the Wheel of Fortune to a spread and see if I can figure out what
Let
will
her-
happen?
Okay,
Yeah.
you can make a roll.
Maybe
Yeah.
you'll get something.
Ooh, 20!
Wow. Holy crap. All right.
Excellent.
So,
Yes.
Yay.
Reveal those secrets.
what you divine from your reading is that you are treading a path that others have trodden before.
You will die.
Okay.
Okay, you are not the first. You are not the
Alright,
first
so
to
we're
tread
not-
this path,
Oh, we're not special.
Oh, no.
and that let's just say it's best to let sleeping dogs lie.
What is it? So we shouldn't go on the Sure.
That's what you
Maybe you just shouldn't ask.
Maybe it means literally.
Yeah, let me sleep.
If you find any sleeping dogs,
Leave him alone.
Yeah,
don't bother him.
she's sleeping under the table right now.
Oh, very good.
As we speak.
See?
Just let her lie. Just let her lie.
Weird.
So,
Alchemist, could he try to figure out how this person might conjure a bridge, maybe, or?
you could make a roll for that, but yeah, it would be a pretty high difficulty, like 15.
Oh, okay.
You can add your intelligence bonus if you have any.
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
All right.
That's very
Does
mysterious.
anyone else have money besides my character?
I don't think so. No.
That's right. You have money. I'm a mendicant. Can I?
Oh no.
No, but
Can I
I
have some of that? Can I get some of
I
that?
want to set up a tontine. Isn't that what's called a tontine? Where
Yes.
one puts money in, and then whoever's the last one
Yes.
to die gets all
So
the
you're
money.
gonna be putting all the money in, and all of us are just basically gonna be like, well, you get your money when you die.
You do like some IOUs, and then when you get some money, you put it in.
That's a good idea.
My minstrel's taking requests.
Stairway to Heaven would be a good one.
Freebird.
No stairway.
Freebird. No stairway.
Died.
I'm sorry. I had to say.
I just watched that yesterday.
Yes.
So good.
All right.
All right. So,
Shit all day.
So wait, my mercenary. So remind me, like, what do they categorize as a mercenary? Like, is there anything special that I do? Just
You
be
fight for
stoic.
you're a fighter. You fight for money.
Okay, so I'm gonna just like stand stoically by the cliff to look over at the cliff and just like stand there with the breeze,
The wind in your hair.
Yeah.
14 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just stand there stoically, just like staring at the water, seeing if the water tells me anything. Probably not.
The water tells you nothing.
Yeah, my intelligence is 9, so it's like, so I might look like I'm super deep, but I'm just like, after I've done like, sharpening my longsword, I'm just gonna stand there. And, like,
Alright.
this is
To be
what
fair, he's
warriors
probably
do.
already
Yeah.
part of the tontine.
I kind of have a crush on this guy.
Yeah, you should, no, Willow. Willow is,
Like
I don't
a
know.
shallow puddle on a hot day.
So stand there stoically.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm
eventually.
ready to meet my fate. That's the holy symbol. Like, so I'm meditating.
Yes. Yes, that's true. You're a spiritual person.
Yeah.
So eventually the night falls. The full moon rises to the
Alright.
top of the sky. And as soon as it reaches the zenith of its ascent, the light shining down illuminates a large bridge.
Whoa.
Just stretching off in a graceful arc
Wow.
out into the
It's
darkness.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, time to go.
Yeah, so Willow heads it over. Like,
Yeah, so does Paul Rye.
One spot. Damn it. Spotting, once I spot the bridge, it's like, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Go.
Alright.
That's right. All the
Paul
days are
Rye's
going.
intelligence is 8. Like,
Oh,
Also pretty.
yeah.
How reflective is my hand-sized mirror?
Fairly. It's nicely polished.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would it be useful as a sort of light beacon?
Shining the moonlight in
Yeah.
front of you. Somewhat. I mean, it'd be kind of like using an iPhone to light your way, I suppose, or a smartphone.
Okay.
But someone has a lantern, right?
One of us. Who just does.
I do.
The moon is full enough right now that you can see well enough. The bridge is 20 feet wide
Wow.
Jeez.
and just simply hangs in the sky.
Yeah.
And yeah, at this point.
Woodcutter should have made
Like a
torches.
3-4 lane bridge?
Yeah,
pretty much.
just making pointy sticks instead.
Big.
Yeah.
When you stick
Well,
some
he
cloth
has
wrapped around it,
cloth,
that's
so
a torch.
that's a torch.
So, speaking of which, who wants to take one of the woodcutter's pointy sticks? Anybody?
Got enough for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
How many sticks do you have?
24.
Georgina, the fortune teller will take one. So with a pointy stick.
A pointy stick would do D4 damage.
What's that?
I will take one for each of my members.
Sounds good.
So, Betsy
D4
D.
damage. Pointy sticks.
Yep,
All right. Derek and Saxon will both take
a pointy stick.
a pointy stick.
All right.
Sure, why not?
Man.
It's just
Anna K. Sure, Conway.
Oh my god. All right, so
D4 what?
D4 damage.
And the others have staffs, so.
Yeah, and iron spikes and long swords. So. And my halfling doesn't want. I mean, just a staff.
Yeah. All right, so
For halfling.
the bridge gently rises ahead of you as you walk along it. Eventually, you're a half mile above the surface of the lake.
Whoa.
You continue to walk.
You look down.
Don't look down.
Don't look down.
Waving and waving and
Oh.
afraid of the drop here. This is Charlie. Charlie's a super
This is Jerry
nerd, no
Lewis.
strength, no agility.
Oh, okay.
Carry his pointy stick a loud show.
He'll probably be the only one to survive.
Yeah.
All right, so
That won't be the
Chicken
only one to
farmer.
survive.
the chicken farmer.
Paul Wright's gonna run ahead. Me first. Me first.
All right, so speaking of that, everyone should make a little note, like 1, 2, 3, 4, how your characters are walking.
Oh,
you
okay,
know.
Okay.
All right.
So
Let's see. Buy hit points.
yeah, probably a good idea.
No.
1.
Well, unless you want them to die.
And I want them to die in a certain order.
So you're basically walking 4 abreast and
They're all the same, so I'm just
or
gonna do
6
my
abreast and 4 deep.
Come on, guys. We're off to see the whatever it is.
We're off to see the Holy Terror.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it is.
And those of you in the back row, occasionally casting your glances backwards, see that about 60 feet behind you, the bridge is disappearing.
Oh shit! Like faster than we're walking.
No, so like at your walking pace.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's always 60 feet behind you.
So others have been here before. That's what.
Yeah.
So
that's
Georgina
what
asks-
I.
So Dad's gonna stop
what I was-
walking for
I
a
saw.
second.
That's what the card
Okay.
told me.
But well, are the rest of you walking?
What?
All right. So
The rest of my crew's walking, but Dad's just since he saw this,
he's gonna stop.
walking.
All right. So everyone else keeps walking.
No, Tom stops too.
All right.
Whoa, you guys,
shit.
come
Oh,
on,
what?
don't stop. We gotta
Keep moving.
And Franken's gonna slow down and say, "Hey, what do you guys see?"
Oh, that
God.
Oh
bridge is
yeah, look at
disappearing as
that.
we're walking. I'm just doing a quick test here. Does it keep disappearing?
No.
Okay. Well then,
Oh.
catch right up.
All right.
Same.
Yep. All right. So yeah, you keep walking for hours. Eventually, the sun begins to rise off to your right.
Oh shit.
The day is sunny, but the air is quite cold at this height.
We've been walking for like 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Land is completely out of sight. It's a very large lake. So,
Oh, can my astrologer with a spyglass? Can he try to spot some land?
sure. You take a look around, and all you really see are some kind of nasty-looking clouds off on the western horizon. But apart from that,
This is a lake.
Some nasty looking clouds
Yeah.
over there. I don't want to do it.
like think about it on the same scale as like Lake Superior,
Okay.
for example. Like if one were to just trace over an outline of Lake Superior, for example.
So Sentagoff is actually riding on Melanie's sheep, and he looks up and he's like, "Wasn't that supposed to be like a hole here or something? Like one in prison? I remember there was words about a rescue. What's up with the nothing but the walking?
Have faith, friend.
Taking a nap is what I'm gonna have. Is a nap.
Yes, presumably you do want to take a break, have some foods, you know. Then keep walking.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Walking, we're walking.
So a wind does begin to pick up mid-morning, and by midday, the almost black storm clouds are directly overhead.
Ooh.
Rain begins to come down fairly heavily,
Alright.
and the wind is blowing very aggressively. You are on a bridge a half a mile over a lake with no railings. We're gonna have everyone make a luck check.
What?
So you're gonna roll a d20 against your luck attribute. You want to get
Oh no.
equal to or under your luck.
You're gonna roll under.
It's not that one.
Under our luck.
Yes.
Oh no.
That's no.
Yeah, just make a note of who fails.
Under the luck number, not the luck modifier.
That's right.
Equal to or under?
Equal to or under.
Okay, so
Okay, so
good.
Everyone made it?
I have one fail.
How about you, Jade?
One fail.
One fail.
I
Okay.
have 2 fails.
2 fails.
two fails.
2 fails. 2. All right. Those of you who failed must now make a reflex save. As the wind.
What if you roll a 20? Does it make a difference?
That is a
20 the best.
fumble.
Wait, 20 is a fumble?
In
Oh,
this
okay,
case.
it's a fumble, yeah.
Yes.
Right.
It's a reflex save.
Yes.
What's that against?
Difficulty 10. So you're just going to roll d20, add your reflex save modifier, and this time you want to get 10 or better
Yes. Okay, for the ones who failed,
for the ones who failed.
you want to make 10 or better.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a natural?
Oh no!
In this case, that's good.
So who
Does it? But does that?
Oh.
All right. I
It
have
doesn't
one.
take the extra. Not in this moment.
I have one.
Oh dear.
Hello.
What are we adding? Strength?
Your reflex save
I think
modifier.
he's a lower center of gravity that he'd like stay on the bridge, but
You'd think, but
The
yeah.
little
Well, I mean, there was
jogging
wind,
guy.
though, so you got picked up.
you're right.
That's
you're
if we
right.
failed our luck.
Yes.
You got
So
scooped
this
up.
guy's fine, but this guy does not.
You want to get a 10 or
He
better.
got a 7.
No. Okay, so who all failed their reflex save?
Yo.
All right, those of you who failed your reflex save are blown off the bridge.
Later, Dawood.
That's the guy with the most hit points. There's no way to like.
Nope.
Oh
So just a half mile, like 3 guys. Just, oh!
Well, that's a.
Did they take a deep breath as they were going down?
Yeah. Yeah, like halfway down. Yeah.
Somebody brought their Kodak disposable. It's like, ooh.
So Bard is the one who fell off. So you guys hear for a moment the most melodious, beautiful sound you've ever heard. I should have been a bard.
He harmonizes.
Armistead the Minstrel.
Go ahead, Dad.
Do it, yeah.
You're gonna
You just hear
play
the-
him out.
Yeah.
So dead, right?
Dead.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
So yeah, so Paolo's falling, and he's just thinking of every single rat he ever cast. History of his things, and he's like, I wasted my life.
For the record, Armistead has a theme for everyone who dies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean,
That's really lovely. That's so
yeah.
personal.
I mean, you know, might
That's
as
an
well,
artist.
right?
That's an artist.
Personalized. Yeah, that's great. I like it.
There goes the guy with the lantern, by the way.
Except
Can
for
my
Gary.
guy have like thrown his shit?
The guy with the lantern went off. Oh man.
Also,
Or maybe they blew off this person.
Yeah, it blew
scattered
off.
further off
Scattered on the bridge.
You can make one more luck check on that to see if he dropped his lantern or not.
Hey, can it be all his shit or just his lantern?
Just the lantern.
Can I do one for his thieves' tools?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Come
Sure.
on. We're all gonna die anyway.
My minstrel.
I am
almost didn't
under my luck on both, so he did in fact throw to you, my friend.
All right. So who wants the lantern? Who wants the thieves' tools?
I think Charlie is gonna pick up the thieves' tools, but the
Yeah.
lantern
Sure.
I don't care about keeping if somebody wants that.
What was the target number for luck?
Your luck score.
Under your luck.
You have to roll equal to or
We can
under.
roll luck.
Okay.
Were there
Well, this
any,
one
were there
is
any
that
tools
lantern?
that were
What?
left on
Are
the
we all gonna
bridge?
fight for that lantern?
Yeah,
No, no. What I was
No
actually
tools were
doing
left on the
was,
bridge. They all
No.
got blown off the bridge.
You guys,
Right.
as my confidence artist is picked up by his quality cloak and carried off inside, you hear the sound of glass shattering, and on the bridge spilling over the side is the vial of holy water.
Hilarious.
I.e., you failed your
Turned out
luck
to be
roll.
Perrier.
Turned out to be
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was actually bullshit. He was a con artist.
Holy water's still fresh. 3 days. All right. So
Someone want this
The
lantern?
lantern. So I think Jane will scramble to retrieve
Jane the halfling.
The halfling.
Did we lose both our dwarves?
Yeah.
Do we have any
Yeah,
dwarves
Paolo is
left?
gone.
Do
Yeah,
we have any
my
dwarves
dwarf
left? No.
It's
Wow.
funny because the halfling's fine. It's
That's some dwarven solidarity again.
the
Yeah.
brotherhood of dwarves died.
I know. It's sad.
That's one down, guys.
He was
One
my
down.
favorite. He was my favorite.
The fall doesn't actually kill them. They hit the water and just sink to the bottom and
Drown.
can't
Oh my
swim.
Just like, yeah.
Oh. So Jane scrambles to get the lantern and
Okay.
puts it on her staff.
Fair enough. Oh, very good. Very
Oh,
good.
nice.
Second question: does anyone here have a stamina of 7 or lower?
Yo.
Lower, I do.
Lower?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Anyone with a stamina of 7 or lower is going to start catching a cold from all this wind and rain.
Son of a bitch.
All right, Dowd.
I know, I'm like, no, my lowest
Okay.
is 12.
I know, my
So-
star's actually okay.
That's nice. That's
Okay.
Tom the Hunter,
Really?
to alleviate this cold,
Hmm.
has distributed some of his pelts to both himself and to Saxon, the shitty ass beggar,
Nice.
who has a
Hey, he
stamina.
just got something free. I think he's doing all right.
Who has a stamina of 6. He didn't have to beg for it.
Nice.
Tom's
Excellent.
just a compassionate
Would a
guy
cloak-
Good.
because he's lawful. you
That's
know?
right.
Would a
That's right.
cloak offset the stamina lowness?
No, this is even with taking appropriate steps.
Supernaturally terrible wind.
You know what else was shit? That was also my smartest guy. My next smartest guy is an intelligence of 6.
Oh my god!
Wait, the next smartest?
The next
Which means the
smartest.
other two are even lower than a 6?
There's a 6, a 6, and a 4.
I'm cursed with a bunch of.
Centigraph has got 4.
I'm cursed with a bunch of broke geniuses.
Art school
I
again.
have an intelligence of 9 on one of my guys.
So what does Paul Rise want to do?
Oh yeah, so he has honey. Could he give it to the people with a cold? Maybe that would help a little bit.
Soothe their sore throats.
Exactly.
Minerals.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
No, we can use the lantern if we heat it up to heat up the honey a little
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay. All right. So warm honey is distributed.
Too bad we lost all the
So
holy water.
I have
Yeah.
some herbs.
bit. Yeah, that would have.
Some herbs.
That's a cure-all.
So it's an herbal infused honey tea.
With
And it dyes your
Nice.
tongue purple. It does. It's fun.
We do have some like raw eggs. I heard honey and raw eggs is real good for like your
Protein.
Like the intelligence of foretelling?
Yeah.
He's right.
Does he have killer abs?
I think that like
That's right.
Is he the situation?
It's the fireman's diet.
Yeah, like 6 hours was gonna be squatting on the side of the bridge.
Oh man.
somebody hold on to my 10-foot pole. Like
Oh my God.
take a boost.
I got your 10-foot pole right here.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, who else has the other 10-foot pole?
Oh, I have one.
What if to keep from getting blown off? I don't have anyone smart enough. Just maybe Melanie's smart enough to suggest this. How about if to keep from getting blown off, we all hold on to the poles in between, right? So we've got one on the right and one on the left. I don't know why she's British, and we just sort of hold on to the poles and walk together.
Well, my pole carrier is also intelligence 6, so she thinks you're a
This is a
genius.
great.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
We'll all sort of be, you know.
You all get blown off together.
Here's everyone else down with them.
Surely a bigger thing is harder to blow off since it's the dwarves that fell off.
There you go. Logic. Flawless.
Wow.
the halfling says nothing.
Betsy
It's like,
D thinks you are brilliant.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So you all are doing that.
All right.
I mean, at least 2 of my people think this is a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine does.
Two of mine also think it's.
Let's see, intelligence.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, looking at
Mine-
intelligence.
None of mine are dumber than yours, so no.
No.
No, we're just like, okay, that's the thing. So keep moving forward.
Yes.
Betsy D
So
is
some of you,
alright.
and then those two. So some of you are using the poles, others not. And you know, I mean, the people getting blown off probably didn't get all blown off at the same time. You know, so the storm continues to rage as the sun goes down.
Oh man.
You fight against it. Eventually, somewhere around midnight, probably it abates, and you press on. So day 3 of your travels on the
Day
Invisible
3?
Bridge.
What happened to day 2?
That was day 2.
Day 2, people got blown off.
Yes.
Yeah, just giant eagles. Start
Yeah.
Those are your halflings.
So the day dawns cold and windy.
Great.
Fucking surprise.
We're still on this bridge.
You're still on the bridge. You're still a half mile over this massive lake.
One hell of a bridge.
Yeah.
Sure is.
What the fuck is the point of this fucking bridge?
I'm glad it's just still intact, says
We're on a
Georgina.
disappearing bridge with no railings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Someone should build some railings on this thing.
Well, we
Well,
do
it
have
seems
2 10-foot
Yeah, we-
poles.
It's a
Yeah,
temporary
we made our
structure.
railings.
It's a temporary structure.
That is true.
And so you press on after a morning repast. At midday,
Wiggling.
far below, you see something in the lake. You know, breakers
What?
hitting something down the lake.
So we can actually
I
see the
think
lake
it's a
again.
whale.
Is that a Loch Ness?
Well, you've always been able to see the lake. You know, you're just
Oh, okay.
a half mile above it.
Sea source.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a sea serpent.
Yeah. All right.
No? What?
Nessie?
Let's keep going.
Nessie.
Okay. So from whatever that little speck is down the lake,
The guy with the spyglass check this out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I
Where's
have
the
a spyglass?
spyglass?
yeah, who's got a
Oh,
spyglass?
I guess I have the spyglass. I didn't
Yeah.
fly off. So yes, he'll sort of
Spyglass out.
he'll lay down on the
Hey,
side.
we
Okay.
have rope. Why doesn't someone tie a rope?
Yeah, no,
Just dangle him.
Him down.
No, I mean to
fucking
keep you
Impossible style.
to keep you from blowing off.
See, the intelligence 4 character would have suggested is dangle him down so he'd be closer to the.
Yeah, there you go.
fuck that.
So you're checking out with the spyglass?
Yeah, checking out with the spyglass.
So through the spyglass, you can see that it is like just a small little rocky, outcropping in the lake.
Okay.
But there's a wrecked ship
Island.
up on its banks.
Oh wow.
Sails tattered, blowing in the wind.
Are there people on the rocks?
You don't see any movement initially.
Any banners?
Not really. No, it looks like this thing's been maybe wrecked there for a while, like a few weeks perhaps.
Okay.
And yeah, you see some things kind of flying up off the ship, like birds perhaps.
Towards us.
No.
But yeah, they're flying up.
No.
Hey, I see some birds coming our way.
Who's saying that? Who is that?
Devassi, the astrologer.
Okay.
Tell you about
Since
them.
Charlie,
There's some birds. They're pretty.
since Charlie's a poultry farmer, would he be able to ID the birds from description?
Yes, I think so. Go ahead and roll a d20, and you just need a 5 or better for
Birds
this.
are all Aquarius.
Write them to me with the Laven and the Huygen.
Well, they're they've got a big wingspan and they're vaguely humanoid and they're in their torso areas. And they've got bloody claws.
No, they're not that bad.
What?
As they get closer, you see they're kind of almost vulture-like, but very large. They're quite large, and you identify them as a type of bird called a shrike.
Oh
which is,
no! So they're the kind that they bring up prey and
Butcher
stick 'em on
birds, yeah.
cactus thorn or whatever.
They impale their prey on
Yes.
thorns of
Yeah. So these are particularly large
Okay.
specimens.
Oh,
I
nice.
think we ought to try to camouflage ourselves, maybe. I don't know, but those are bad birds. And,
So I have a hunter,
and,
Yeah.
and I have a minstrel with a hand-sized mirror.
Yes.
How high up is the sun?
Let's see.
use the harp to fling the mirror.
Blind
This
them.
is at midday, so they're directly over. The sun's
Okay,
directly
so-
overhead.
Would I be able to distract these birds with this mirror?
You could definitely pull them in towards you with the mirror. Yes.
Towards you.
Towards us.
Towards you specifically.
They like shiny.
Okay. So,
You have cloth, right? Any of John's characters?
I have 3 yards of fabric.
Oh wait, what?
You do?
does anybody have...
What is staff's D4 damage again?
Staff is D4. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have the oil and pitchfork, and so if we wrap the cloth on the pitchfork,
Yeah, I'll give you a yard of fabric.
and then we can light it on fire, and you can attract them, and we can stab and catch on fire them fucking birds.
I have a hunter with a short bow, too.
Oh,
That's also handy.
that's helpful.
So...
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Armistead the Minstrel will run forward with all of your materials, distracting the vultures and luring them into one
Area.
nexus point.
Okay.
And I will use Tom the Hunter to try and shoot some of these assholes down.
Yes. Excellent
How
idea.
big are these guys?
So we're getting closer.
They're good size. They're about horse sized.
What?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Hey,
Okay.
You all got pointy sticks. This
Okay,
is
okay.
good.
yeah, this will be fun.
Yeah.
We're not
So,
near the hole in the
My
sky,
2 beggars have
are we?
slings also, right? What is their range?
Yeah. Sling range is a little. Do we have? Here we go. Sling range versus short bow range. Actually, not that different. Not that
Okay.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
short bow.
Yeah. So so it kind of depends on when you want to start. Speaking of which, for your ranged weapons, you roll a d6 for each one to see how many arrows / sling stones you have.
Okay.
So
Is missile fire damage only from weapons, or can she like throw something and have that count?
certain things are throwable, but like a dagger, for example, would be throwable.
Pointy stick?
A hand axe
Is
would be
it pointy
throwable.
stick technically a javelin?
Yeah.
Can I light it on fire and then throw it?
I would allow a throw with the pointy stick, but at a shorter range because it's not balanced for throwing.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So how many of them are coming up?
Yeah.
One for each of
7.
us?
Oh.
7.
Oh.
7.
Yeah.
One of us gets an extra.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
no, wait. Half of us are dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Half of us are dead.
6.
A third of us are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have enough people, so but they're as big as horses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna give a yard of fabric to
to you to put on your pitchfork to light on fire.
Both my pitchfork
For
people.
pokey.
Make
Okay.
fire
Okay.
pitchforks.
And then Willow is going to stand with their long sword and like get ready to just stabby. And that's all I can think of.
And
Right
then
now.
Are these-
we're gonna like back to back in a little.
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
pocket.
right.
Are these vultures, these horse vultures, are they distracted by noise?
Find out.
They're a mystery, it seems, so far.
Anna Kay has a crowbar and a dagger, so she's going to have a crowbar and dagger ready to grab one and
Oh, all right.
That's
brilliant.
Nice.
let's
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Santagath
works.
with his short sword will also back up near some people, any people.
Maybe some little action music for this.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Fun.
The minstrels. Some power metal, dude. Sweet licks.
Could my rope maker lasso, since she's so good at
You can. Yeah.
rope?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, try to get one and
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm basically bait. Armistead, the guitarist, is bait.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
He's playing music.
Yeah, he's playing music very loudly.
Okay.
That ukulele.
So Betsy D's
Are
gonna
they
tie
heading-
one part of the rope to the. Can she tie it anywhere?
There's no railing.
Not really, no.
Bridge.
No.
You can tie it to the
You
heaviest.
can tie it to another character.
To the heaviest person.
Ah.
What would that be? Strength or stamina?
I have a sheep. Does that help you
Oh,
somewhere?
a sheep might be a good anchor.
Yeah.
Throw the sheep over the side.
Set the sheep on fire, then throw it to the side.
The lanolin will help it burn.
That idea.
What's
But
the
a
sheep's
sheep
name?
would slow it down,
What is
and
the
then we can
sheep's
shoot
name?
it.
It's Nessie.
Nessie.
She's my dearest friend.
Oh wow. So I'll tie the rope around Nessie and then lasso the other end.
Wait, you have 150 feet of rope, right?
Yeah. So
What if we made a lasso
yeah, that's
My
my
grappling hook?
Yeah, Betsy.
Oh, grappling
D's
hook,
good.
grappling hook.
Yes.
and then had the
He does have
poultry
a strength of 17.
and then have the poultry farmer climb up the vulture while it's in flight?
This whole party, like, what's the worst idea?
Let's see that one.
Just light shit on fire and throw it off and dangle people off.
All right, so the vultures are nearly upon you, so the planning phase is quickly,
over.
swiftly
Okay,
concluding.
all right. Yep.
However,
We
we
were
can you
planning?
can get your ranged weapons off. You know, and get
Yeah.
a shot off.
So okay, so do I roll die for how many?
Yeah, so roll one d6 for each weapon to see how much ammunition you have. So that's a 2 for your
Derek has two rocks.
2 rocks. Okay, good.
They were really good rocks.
They were really good rocks.
I guess-
you can't just pick up any rock.
Oh no, I guess if he'd known this before though, he could have spent the day scouting rocks for his
Well,
sling.
that's true. And maybe that's what he did find after scouting all day.
Saxon has 3.
3 arrows or 3 stones.
Saxon has 3 stones.
Okay, and then for the
hunter
arrows?
has
6 arrows. Yeah.
Sounds appropriate.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense, to be fair.
All right, so yes, go for it.
Armistead clips his mirror to the ukulele, plays a sweet fucking lick, and just runs several hundred feet down the bridge, away from the main party. So as to not,
Yeah.
destroy the whole party.
And
Yeah.
then
Wow.
the guy strapped to the front of like the truck in a mask.
Yeah.
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 Totally.
Yes.
Good luck to use, you fucking crazy minstrels use.
Yeah.
So yes, one of the strikes.
Oh, God.
Actually, let's have Armistead make a luck roll. So roll a d20 against your luck.
You'll get lucky and
Armistead.
die.
Just
This one, right?
Yeah, you can hold on to that.
yeah.
Epic.
Rolling under it.
Yeah, in this case,
Under what?
luck.
Under luck.
For that character.
Okay, so I'm right at it. I'm at 11.
Okay, so you hit your luck score exactly.
Okay.
Good.
Nice.
So only
God.
one strike goes after you.
No, that's bad. Oh, shit.
That's bad luck.
That's his luck. So and yeah, for your other guys, they're gonna fire away, right? Do you want to have all 3 target 1, or do you want to target 3, or how do you want to do it?
Asking the hard questions, G.
Yeah, man, I gotta think on the fly here.
That's a good pun.
Yes.
I guess I honestly I'll have I'll have the beggars go after the one that I diverted.
Okay. Okay, so they're going to target the one that's peeling off to go after Armistice.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so start rolling your attacks. You have a +0 to hit. So it's just going to be a straight D20 roll, and let me know what you roll with each one, and I'll let you know if you hit.
13.
With the...
Oh, with Derek's first rock.
Okay, so that's a hit. So go ahead and roll damage for Derek's first rock.
Another 20?
Whatever the damage is on your
What's the damage
sling.
for rocks or sling?
The sling.
D4.
D4.
Oh.
So the pyramid.
All right,
Little pyramid.
where's the D4? There we go.
There are.
There we go.
All right. Oh my god.
Yeah, I would have
That would be a 3. Okay. All right. So Derek lets fly with a stone from his sling.
Yeah.
And it cracks the shrike right on its head, and it just goes.
One down, 6 to go.
Yep.
Exactly.
Hey, that's the one going after your minstrel, so.
Yeah.
And so you ain't bothering that guy. All right. So now that means you can shift your aim to another one.
Okay.
You know, keep it going.
I will have. Okay, he has 1 rock left. So,
Right. So he's acted. So so then you got your other 2 guys.
all right. So I'll have Saxon go after. Which vulture is closest?
They're all about equal. So
Okay, and
you know.
are they close to everyone else?
They're coming up close. They're within about 30 yards. So
Nobody else has any ranged weapons?
Nope.
Sorry, no.
it's all on you.
Can anybody else distract?
I mean, 2 of my guys are waving flaming pitchforks.
Yeah.
so I don't know
Yeah,
if
they're
that's-
working on that right now.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of getting off your range shots, you know,
Okay.
ahead of
My
that.
rope maker's trying to.
All right. So Saxon, stone 1, rolls a 15.
Great, that's another hit.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Which is
A 1. So that's not going to kill this guy. However, you've still got one more shot with the other dude.
so Derek. Back to Derek.
Or the third guy.
Oh,
Your archer.
Tom the Hunter.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, the archer. Hunter.
That's a 5. Shit.
Ooh, that's a miss.
Oh no.
All right, so that arrow just goes flying off.
Okay.
All right, so and so at this point now, the shrikes are upon you all. So, so what you're going to do is each one of you are going to roll a d6. Okay? And that is going to be your initiative score
Oh, for each of our characters, or
for all 4 or 3 of your characters, as the case may be.
1 die for all 3 or 1 die for each?
One die for all.
Oh, okay. As a group. Okay.
Yep.
6.
I rolled a 2.
I also wrote 2.
Okay.
3.
haha, I'm going to roll a 4.
Jade, you got 3?
Yeah.
And okay, so we got Renae with a 2, John with a 2, Jade with a 3. Who got a 4? Dave?
I got a 4.
Okay.
Slap fight.
Why do I care so much? I want these guys to die.
And then who else?
The
See,
irony.
forgot already.
The irony.
I know.
I rolled
that's
a
true.
6.
And then okay. Thank you. Alright, so 6 goes first.
Oh. So Willow comes forward
Yeah.
with the long sword
Yep.
and is just gonna start wailing
Yep.
on it.
Alright. Do you want to target the one that got hit with the sling stone?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll your attack. It's just a d20.
I have to roll what?
No mod. You got to beat its armor class, so just let me know what you roll and I'll let you know if you hit.
11.
That's a miss.
That face.
Armor classes.
All right.
To be fair, you hit on the 13.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Alright, so who's next?
Georgina with a pointy stick.
Alright,
5.
that's a miss.
And then Jane with her, Jane's honestly kind of crouching and kind of trying to stay hidden.
Sure, that's reasonable.
So-
They don't all have to
Yeah,
attack.
just Georgina and Willow.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna make a note of that. Those are the 2 who are engaged.
Yes, Jane is kind of hunching down, trying to, in her smallness. You know.
Okay. Alright, so the
Typical
shrikes,
halfling.
I rolled a 5 for the shrikes, so they go next.
Damn
They beat my 5.
Oh, you got a 5 as well, that's right.
By
So
the
it's
way,
actually-
Armistead's just
Wailing. I love it.
Wailing.
I love it.
I'm like 300 feet away. I'm like, you guys gotta
Still
go.
running.
Oh
Still
no,
running.
he's running back towards the
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that is simultaneous then, but you can go ahead.
Okay. So with the Laven and the palm tree and the flaming pitchfork.
All right,
It's
15.
a 15.
that's a hit.
Yes.
So I roll a 1d8.
With your pitchfork, yep.
Any bonus because it's on fire?
Yeah, it's on fire.
No fire bonus.
No fire
What the
bonus.
hell?
You got to soak them in oil first.
Yeah, they were soaked in oil. That's why they're
They were
on
soaked in
fire.
oil, yeah.
No, the birds.
Oh, wait, so.
But since the
Aren't they
torch is
oily?
soaked in oil, if it hits them, then won't they take like oil damage?
Aren't the
Maybe.
birds kind of oily and
They'll
general?
sort of catch fire.
You know, a
Their
kind of critical
feathers.
hit maybe.
We're gonna smell burning feathers, guys. It's gonna be
That's
gross.
disgusting. Yeah, that's nasty.
Do you guys know the Japanese yodeling chicken ninja guy? This is what he's thinking while he's like, go chicken, go. I got a 4.
All right, that'll kill a shrike.
Yay! I'm a hero!
So what do we have? We were at 5 left.
5 left. 5 left.
And
One's
then
injured, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the one that.
and then British Melanie with her flaming pitchfork is like, oh dear, oh I'm trying. Oh, here we go. We got to 10.
Ooh, that's a miss.
Fuck! Fire's like dripping down.
Son of a bitch.
Shantagoth is standing there with his short sword and his poles at his side. He's just sort of poking up.
All right.
Also a d20 to roll.
Yep.
That's a 1.
Ooh, that's a fumble. Woot. All right, so please roll a. I
Reflex.
think it's a D20. No, I'm sorry. With the fumble, it's a D4. And does Centagoth have a luck modifier?
Yes, he's got a +1 to luck.
So in this case, it would be a -1 because lower is better on the fumble table. So it's going to help you. So D4 -1. Wait, is Centagoth a halfling?
He is.
Okay, so it's actually a D4 -2.
Okay,
So
you know
he's
what?
Lucky.
Yeah, because he's lucky.
Good, okay. Alright. But this fucking bullshit bird. I got a fucking 3, so that's like a 1.
Okay. Your incompetent blow makes you the laughingstock of the party, but otherwise causes no damage.
Fuck you guys.
Swipe and you like spin
one's
yourself
laughing
around
here.
and fall right on you.
Yeah, you do a pirouette.
I think that's about to be seen.
That guy ain't even fucking
All right.
I'm pretty happy I got this guitar player.
And now the strikes strike.
The 5 remaining strikes.
Strike.
There's 5.
Yes. So one of them is fighting Georgina and Willow, right? So I'll be nice and say it's trying to hit Willow, who has the armor.
Yeah.
12. That just misses your AC of 13, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Another one is fighting Centagoth et al.
Isn't it?
Is.
At all.
And that is a hit. Who amongst your 3 has the lowest luck?
The lowest luck would be with the Laven that's Charlie who killed the Shrike.
Oh, he got distracted.
But wait,
Yeah.
but your halfling who has luck, like, doesn't that help in any way? The luck proximity thing?
There's
Yeah, the halfling
You can
doesn't
burn
get
someone?
attacked.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Why
in terms of
did
lending
roll?
luck, that's more for an active roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't do anything.
All right. Well, only 1 point of damage to Charlie.
That's a lot, one of the 3 he's got.
Yeah, I know.
it's
It's- as I was saying, it occurred to me like that could actually be the death of him.
Melanie has 1 point of damage.
All right.
My big HP guy blew off the fucking bridge, of course.
All right, so let's see. Another one is going to target our intrepid beggar crew over here with their slings, with their deadly slings.
Yeah.
Which misses. And let's see. The rest of you haven't really had a chance to act yet, so I'm just going to let the dice decide.
Random roll.
And okay, so 2 of them swoop in.
Wow. All right.
It's messed up, dude.
Who has
It's Dave.
Who has the lowest luck?
who has the lowest luck?
Well, that's Dithey,
Okay, so he's getting
Which one's
attacked by
Davey?
2.
my woodcutter.
Oh.
Okay. All right, so both of them hit.
Jesus.
5 points of damage altogether.
What?
So, darling, Dithey was the one who turned around and laughed at Sentigoth, which allowed him to get his head ripped off.
Oh, damn.
Karma.
Even I would not have wished that on anybody. That's
-3.
Damn. So we loot the body.
So he's
Well, no.
Yeah,
What they do is they come in on you, and one grabs, one of the talons grabs you by the face, and the other one grabs like your thigh, and they both like flap away, and they're pulling you up out over the bridge, and then they just drop you.
I'm pretty sure if they grab you by the face, that does at least 1 damage.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the
Grabbing you
damage
by
from
the
their
thigh.
talons. So mercifully, you are dead by the time you start to fall.
Can he also do a luck roll to see if he drops any of his shit?
Yeah.
Not in this case, no.
They were supposed to be looting of corpses.
I know.
man.
They're being these well, they're strikes. They throw you off the side of things. So,
Boards.
anyways, that's the strikes.
Oh man.
And now, Dave, you're up.
My remaining 2.
Wow.
All right, time to get some sweet, sweet non-vengeance. So yes, Dowd with his club is going to start swinging violently,
Okay,
and he gets an 11. Does that hit?
that does not hit.
If I spent a luck, would that hit?
That would at 1 point of luck would
Yep.
get you a hit. Yes.
All right.
All right,
12,
indeed. All right, so then that's a D4 of damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4.
Great. You kill a shrike.
Go Dowd.
Wow.
And then
What is Dowd?
We're down to 4.
Dowd is my
Down to
mendicant.
4.
He's my cheese
Wow.
dip beggar.
Cheese dip saver.
That needs to be his catchphrase or something. Cheese dip every time he
Yeah. Oh, it's that fucker cheese dip. He's always out in the corner this time of
Like a
day.
ballad,
So,
ballad of the cheese dip beggar.
So next up is Devassi, my astrologer, with
Yeah.
his pointy stick. And that's another 11, so I'm going to spend one of his lucks.
Okay, fair
Yes.
enough.
Because these guys are dropping like fucking flies.
Yeah, you gotta kind of get a little desperate here. Yeah.
And what was the threshold again for luck bonus?
It's 9 to 12.
It's 9 to 12 is
13 to
0, so 13 or above would be.
Yeah. And that's a 1.
Alas.
Okay, so how many of these things are still alive?
So there
Nice.
you've got
Once we have
Three.
4.
you've got 4 left. 2 are wounded.
2 are wounded,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 are just at full health.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So next up we've got Team Jade.
All right. Break it out. Let's
Don't
do
let us
this.
down.
Let's do this.
Alright. So first is Donder with his dagger.
Okay. And now at this point all the strikes are engaged, so you can move to engage as you will. So who would you like to be going after?
Let me think. So 2 of them are like just now flying back because they dropped this asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One is like damaged,
Yeah.
Yeah.
engaged
Kind of
over
with
Yeah.
Willow.
them, and then
yeah.
there's another one engaged with whom?
So there's one engaged with Willow. There's one engaged with Sage's group. There's one engaged with Dave's group, which was the one that didn't die, that he didn't just kill.
Okay.
And then there's one with John's group.
Okay.
Which 2 are the 2 damaged ones?
The 2 damaged ones are with Willow and Dave.
You know, Donder is the confidence artist. I think he's gonna want to show off for the mercenary. Which is pretty cute.
Yeah.
So let's see how he does. It's a 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roll that D4.
Oh no.
What's your luck modifier?
0.
Okay.
Oh man.
He gets a 3.
Oh snap.
Your weapon comes loose in your hand. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted. Take a -2 penalty on your next attack roll.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Make a note, -2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did he say anything quickly as he tried to show off for her?
Here, babe, let me take care of that for you.
Oh shit!
nice.
and then caught it on the first bounce.
Like, trying to make it seem like it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Like oh, I meant to do a little flashing thing with mine.
Yeah. So Blitzen is his best friend, so Blitzen's probably gonna go and help him.
All right.
He's got his hand axe.
Okay.
Nice.
He gets a 17.
Ooh.
Nice. That is a hit.
Cleave. Whatever it
And a
is.
6.
Excellent. So that'll kill a shrike.
Strike.
Right.
Yes.
So that's the next Willow.
Excellent. Oh, thank you.
And then Cupid. was protecting Vixen, but he's gonna feel bad for like the little halfling.
Yeah.
Who's just totally inept over here.
Aw.
So he's gonna go and help him out.
Okay.
He's probably he's gonna use his club, I think. That's a 4.
That's a miss.
They're too far away.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
And I guess now the rest are engaged. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
good, very
So
good.
John, you're up next. So you are engaged with one of them already. So you can fight back.
All right. Can I activate Armistead?
Yes, of course.
All right.
You've activated.
Activate Armistead.
Whenever he plays like the right chord and he just like mechs out and like
The ukulele actually becomes the casing.
Oh my god, that's really disturbing.
why is it
He has a dagger.
Yes.
But he also has a ukulele. Can he
Yes,
can
yes,
he
he
combine the two?
Not if. I mean, you can. Cut to him like tripping himself up and falling off.
I regret nothing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like later on, like when the characters take levels in fighter, for example, you can do things called mighty deeds of arms, where you can come up with crazy, shit like that. Like yeah. But these are still 0 level characters.
We
so.
have three horse vultures.
Strike.
Horse vultures, yes. Strikes, yes.
We have 3 strikes left.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna start with Derek.
Okay.
Derek has 1 rock left.
All right.
So
All right.
I roll a 20.
Roll 20.
lucky rock.
Yeah.
7.
Away goes the rock.
Wait. Luck? Can we? Wait, is this a?
I mean, he could spend luck. That would be 5 points.
But halflings have luck, and I can.
You can
bounce
lend luck.
over.
Yes, you can.
I thought that's only if there's.
Oh, she's the good luck charm. That's
There's
right.
only if there's one in the party.
No, it's just only one can be,
And give the luck.
and you're the good luck charm. So.
That's annoying.
Sorry, do you want? Is it worth it to spend 5 points of luck? That seems
You would have to
No.
spend 3 points of luck to get him.
You still got 2 other guys.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, I have 3 other
It
guys.
was
Yeah,
just a
there you
feature
go.
I was.
Yeah. Derek is shit out of rocks.
Okay. All right.
S-O-R.
Speaking of luck.
Yes.
Okay, so Saxon is next. Fuck you, Saxon.
Oh my god.
He has two rocks.
Okay, so fire 1.
Fire 1, 2.
All right. Away goes that rock.
Oh no.
Who's next?
Tom's next.
All right.
He's got 5 arrows.
All right. Black arrow.
7 again.
Oh.
No.
Do you
All
want
right.
a different D20?
Yeah,
There's that dark blue one right
there's
there.
also a shiny gold one.
Yeah.
Do you want either of these?
Right, is
Use a
that-
different one.
Put one on timeout. All right. So
Yeah.
that just leaves Armistead, right?
Armistead puts down his guitar.
No, the sweet licks.
He has the sweet licks in his head for himself.
I'm imagining that just singing out loud.
You said that, and I can imagine sweet cow licks coming out.
All right, coming in with that dagger.
17. Yes.
Hey.
All right, roll your damage. D4.
Wait, if it's oh yeah. So
Fuck that butt up.
4.
Wow.
Yeah.
You killed a strike.
You
You just like shred it with your mighty fucking licks. Is that what?
Yes. That's pretty much what happened.
Well, that and the dagger.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, killing it and then just seamlessly picking up the uke and getting back into like.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Call this one Shrek Shredder.
Unless your dagger is like extending off the end of
That's what I
your
was
uke,
picturing.
you know.
That's what I was trying to do. I didn't have time to jerry rig it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you could just say that that's how your uke has been this whole time. Like,
Yeah.
Say it.
Say
Okay.
it down. Make it
Yes.
true.
That's
Yeah,
it's been
that
like
way
this
you
this
never
whole,
have to
the
stop.
whole time.
rock.
Right, you
Whole
can
time.
just keep shredding all.
Now,
Nice.
now is it like Switchblade style, where like if you play a certain chord, the blade comes out? No.
All of this is true.
All this is true.
All of it. Everything you say about my axe is true.
Yes, good. It's both your axe and your blade.
How Valhalla?
So did I kill one?
You did.
Awesome.
Nice.
Congrats.
So there are two.
there are
That is 2 left and
One injured and one not, or are they both full?
one injured, one not. All right.
Okay, so Paul Rye has a holy symbol. Can he use that here?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
What? Oh my
We
god,
should
your
use that
holy
first.
symbol should be like a boomerang or something.
When have I ever given a straight answer to that kind of question?
That's true. Never.
So he has it I guess, printed on a sheet of fabric? Let's say.
His holy symbol? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And so he's going to lay it down, he's going to get on one knee, and he's going to try to invoke. He's a beekeeper.
Oh my god, 5 million bees.
Yes!
Or you did it very well, and it's like 10.
Sweet licks. Yes. So many guitar licks.
Summon bees.
All right.
Is that possible? So he's going to invoke the goddess, I don't know, Pomona from the Roman.
Pomona.
What is,
Yeah.
All right. Roll a percentile dice. If you roll a 1,
Percentile.
yes.
All right.
The
There are 2 zeros on
well,
that.
and you
Oh,
roll a d10.
Oh, yes.
So you just need
Okay.
to roll one.
There you go.
Da-da-da. One.
Fucking rolled 1.
Oh my gosh!
She rolled 1.
Look at it. Look at it.
I'm like, oh, you just need to roll 1
Good game,
then.
everybody.
The bees!
The bees, not the bees.
Not the bees!
I think those bees killed both the fucking shrike.
And the rest of us.
So good.
I got it.
Roll one to see if you're allergic to bees.
Oops.
All right. Wow.
Holy shit.
Um,
Love it.
Oh, it's double zeros.
And a 1.
all right. So, I hate to give a victory to Paul Rye, but nonetheless.
We should tweet him and be like, guess what happened to you today?
And then tomorrow the Secret Service shows up.
Yeah.
You threatened him with bees.
You started with bees.
No, he used bees. He used bees.
For good.
All right. So it's impossible to know whether this is a direct result of Paul Rye's fervent prayers or not. But as the strikes continue to harass you, overhead, a strange sort of eddying whirlpool-like effect becomes apparent in the sky overhead, and it sort of grows in intensity, starting to like move faster and faster until at the center of the whirlpool, it almost seems like a little hole is opening up, right?
What?
A hole in the sky, if you will.
Okay.
And it grows larger and larger. And as this is happening, the remaining shrikes see this and give cries of despair and terror and flap off back down towards their ship a half a mile below.
I wanted to see them covered in bees.
Me too.
Look, there's that fucking hole we've been looking for. Probably.
So in my head, the guitar parts went from like Blind Guardian to like Pink Floyd really fast.
On a uke.
Ukulele.
Pretty much, yeah. So
Best album ever.
Yes. All right.
So, but yeah, Paul Rye definitely feels like that was directly because of his action.
Divine
Oh,
intervention.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's divine intervention.
That was some like good praying there. That's
That's the only time prayers ever worked.
What's that?
I mean, I managed to cut to my next attack, or is it just for this?
It was just for this combat, so you're actually off the hook. Yeah.
Ah, he feels even better. It's like, yeah.
Is that hole where we can reach it, or is it?
No, it's far overhead. It's far overhead at this point.
So if you keep moving forward.
Presumably, yes.
On this disappearing bridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we close to the end of this bridge yet?
Not that you can
Looks
see.
like it.
Wait, the hole's like above
Not even
us,
past the
or
fucking
it's
bridge.
like,
It's
I'm already
above.
half my character's down.
Well,
so like
Yeah.
Yeah.
fold
that in half.
That's
about
fucking
right.
pyramid up in this bitch.
Well, we have 150 feet of rope.
It's more than 150
Okay.
feet above you.
How the fuck we hello?
so it's above us.
Yeah.
I think the seam will open eventually. Okay, who says it's Georgina? The seam will open eventually. We just have to keep moving forward on the bridge.
That sounds.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Willow nods. And,
Or maybe it'll start like spiral staircase.
spiraling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put some MC Escher like.
What the?
All right. So you begin to move forward. Sure enough, as you move, the hole seems to be kind of descending almost like a sun, except you're walking north.
Wait, if we walk away from it, does it start going back up? Space coyote.
Yeah.
Sun goes up, sun goes down.
That's right. All right. So, yes, if you want to do that experiment,
We broke this
you
portal.
broke it. No, but yeah, you move along, and the hole is kind of descending.
Seam. Is it a seam or a hole?
It's a circle. It's a circular hole.
All right.
So it is setting like a sun.
Even it looks like something in my mother's closet. What the hell?
Is there anything coming out of this hole?
No, there's
No
nothing.
sound? Nothing?
Nothing. No.
Light.
No.
It's light.
No light. No.
Just it's
It's sort of shimmery. It's shimmery.
shimmering.
Shimmering hole.
Looks like an
Yes.
orb.
It's a little
This
orb like.
fucking shimmering hole.
Yes.
That's what we called my ex-girlfriend.
This fucking shimmering hole.
Hey. Oh.
That's any of them, I don't know.
Melanie?
It's probably Charlie and Sen at the same time, like, wait, that was my ex-girlfriend! No, I'll tell you it was my ex-girlfriend.
All right. So
Yep.
those of you in the front
That's
rank,
stupid.
please make a luck check.
My front rank guy died.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's the new front
Luck
rank
check,
guy?
and then what?
All right.
What's luck again?
D20 roll lower than your luck.
Lower than-
Hey, I got a 1.
Nice. In this case, that's good.
24.
Hey, I rolled my luck.
I don't get like extra lucky for a 1.
What'd you get?
20.
Ooh. Anybody else?
Wanna roll
I got a
below?
12.
I made it.
Yes.
Made it. Anyone else miss?
I got 12, so it's 4 above.
Okay, so you miss.
Okay.
All right, those of you who missed your luck roll, please make a reflex save.
One's in front, right?
Yeah, the one in front.
Oh. I guess I'm not clear on what I would roll for reflex.
D20 plus your reflex save modifier.
Oh. 19. Well, 2 20s in a row.
All right, well, in this case, that's actually good.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, good. So, a couple of you almost step off the end of the bridge.
Oh, whoa. Oh.
It just ends abruptly.
Oh.
About an hour before sunset.
Okay.
And of course, the bridge now is only 60 feet long, right? Because it's
Right.
been shrinking behind you.
Right?
And as the sun sets, you see the hole in the sky continues to descend towards where you're standing. As it gets closer, you do begin to actually be able to see through it. You can see a magenta-colored sky
Oh.
through the breach,
Oh.
and eventually it lines up and stops descending right where the edge of the bridge is.
We step through. Willow
Okay.
goes through, and Georgina and Jane.
Yep, my remaining characters jump right through.
That is my least favorite color. Melanie sends the sheep through first at Centigoth's prodding.
All right. So as you all step through the hole, your ears pop,
Oh.
and you are suddenly bathed in warm atmosphere. You are in what must be an entirely different world. The air is misty, with a magenta sky overhead. You're standing in what appears to be some sort of bamboo forest, but the bamboo is thinner and flatter than you have ever seen. Looking behind you, you cannot see the hole. So those of you, who went through first, you see your companions just kind of materializing out of thin air. Yeah. There's an oppressively intense scent in this heavy air, like saffron. And off in the distance, you see a single structure. The thick mist limits your visibility, but you see it's definitely a very large, dark structure rising up out of the mists ahead.
Does it look like the wheel that we saw?
Nope.
I think it's that
I
mono.
think it was just some, yeah.
Oh god, the childlike princess is
I'm gonna start
Yeah,
collecting.
exactly.
How durable is this bamboo?
It's kind of leafy. It's very thick and leafy.
Thick and leaf, but you said it was thin and flat.
Well, like instead of being circular, it's flattened out.
Wait
It's
a minute.
wide. It's wide and like.
Yes, it's wide and
Are
flat.
these
So it's like-
blades of grass?
Yes, they are.
Oh shit! Boom!
As your asset, yeah.
Right.
Just look up. What do we see up in
Yeah, looking up.
Yeah,
at the sky.
they definitely take on a gradually thinning, pointed.
Can you push on them at all? Or are they like?
A little bit, yeah. You can make them wave.
But we see a giant monolith too.
Off in the distance, yep.
So it's probably like the size of this.
It's a sprinkler.
Beware the
Twist.
time of rains.
Oh shit, let sleeping dogs lie.
Oh no!
Honey, we shouldn't ourselves. Alright, well, let's
Yeah,
make our way
what
to
year was
monolith.
this made?
What's
What
the
year
giant
was
squeaky ant?
2014.
this? Oh,
Can
alright.
can anybody
Yeah,
climb
about the time
up
when
this
the
blade of
nostalgia
grass
movies
to
were
see
right
what
back
is?
around.
You can certainly make an attempt at climbing it. It's going to be a little tricky because it's not
Grappling
very
hook,
firm, but
And
Some
it's
grass is sharp
smooth.
on the edge of this mountain.
Oh, yeah.
and that too, yeah. But yes, you could employ grappling hook and rope
Okay.
if you were so inclined.
If you had a
I
grappling hook.
vote no.
I'm just gonna just start walking, guys.
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah,
head towards
no,
that
yeah.
dark object.
Yeah.
All right.
Are there any rocks that I can collect?
Yes, you can pick
There
up
you
some
go.
rocks.
How many?
Roll 2d6, I'd say.
Maybe you can carry.
Okay, so Derek has 5. Oh no. Yeah, 5.
Okay.
And then what about the other dude?
Saxon
Hey,
has 10.
there you go.
Nice.
10 rocks, motherfucker.
Oh, can I use my spyglass to look at the thing in the distance?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you
We'll
can.
allow it.
So, of course, it is fairly misty, so, you can only kind of pick out details of the mist, or through the mist, right?
Indeed.
But what you see is it's kind of an organic looking structure. You're guessing it's maybe a couple 100 feet high, little spiky bits all the way up.
Oh,
Were you thinking
Is it like the castle?
Yeah.
from
So,
Fall?
yeah.
Yeah, dog
A
turd.
little bit, yeah.
yeah. It's like a little spiky.
Castle from
Yeah.
Fall.
Well, I guess we're going that way.
Is any of the grass? Is the grass edible?
You can give it a shot.
Smokable?
Well, if it's misty, are there like giant droplets just sort of hanging from like
Yeah.
Yeah, that implies humidity, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say there's some
Scary.
condensation.
That's not good. A droplet would drown us.
Yeah, we've all seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. We
Yeah.
know what rain looks
Yeah.
The
The
sheep
scale.
goes poof.
All right.
I'm gonna use my
So we're
pointy stick to
walking.
poke one of the drops.
Droplets.
like. All right, so it just kind of splits and runs a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're walking. We're walking
You're
toward
walking.
the monolith.
All right, so you start walking.
We're walking.
It's been a couple hours. Still walking. A couple more hours pass by. Sadly, you're not attacked by any chaos pigs.
What? There's chaos pigs now?
All right, so soon the object begins to take on a sharper definition as you get closer, and it's actually about 300 feet high and covered in 50-foot long thorns. So it's not so much constructed as grown, perhaps, like a
how tall
massive
is it?
300
cactus. Does sound like
or a massive seed pod.
Or
The thorns are very thick and
not like the stem of like a rose or anything like that.
no, because the thorns are just all over it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so some kind of. Some
Can you
kind of
break these
cacti or
thorns off?
succulent.
They are as thick as your torso.
And they're 50
so
feet long.
yeah.
Well,
so that's a no.
has a saw, right?
Nope.
I have an axe. I have a long sword.
Oh, that's true.
Oh shit, the dwarves died. They're the only ones that can look at structural shit.
I know.
God damn it.
Do we see any doors?
Yes. There is a 60-foot tall set of double doors with a giant latch.
wow.
Are there any cracks or gaps that
Yes.
a halfling could squeeze through?
There's about a foot tall space under the door that all of you could crawl under.
Oh, of course, it's a massive door.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I was gonna use
it's
my
made
thieves
for
tools.
potentially a titan.
Alright, go in through the door.
I'm imagining you using the thieves' tools and like, hey guys, I got it! And we're already all
Yeah, we're on the outside.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds about right.
So you all squeeze under the door, And as you straighten up on the far side, you find yourselves inside a single huge room. It is a massive organic shape, like the inside of a hive, perhaps.
Like an alien nest?
Perhaps. There are lights shining from holes within the ceiling from the ambient light outside. There are glowing creatures buzzing about in the distant expanse, throwing strange green lights across the floor and walls. These look like nothing so much as chicken-sized houseflies.
Ew.
Except that instead of heads, they have large brains that are encased in some kind of like transparent chitin.
Wow.
Cool.
Eyes?
Fireflies.
Okay. Eyes though?
No eyes.
Flying brain bugs.
But what's even more striking is the massive creature reclining against the far wall of the interior of this space. Looks like it would be about 60 feet tall if it stood erect. It has brown-red fur, and its head, face, and trunk are that of a giant predatory beast. It is snoring deeply, sufficient to rattle your bones.
Okay, sorry.
What?
I was gonna make a joke.
Yeah. Hanging above it from what appears to be a massive tree branch growing from the inside of the wall is a domed cage of woven wood, which is situated about 100 feet off the ground.
What's in the cage?
From this angle, you cannot see.
Probably that's
Well, what
Grappling
kind
hook?
of,
Grappling
the woodsman,
hook.
what kind of wood is it?
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, go for it.
Got a 5.
What kind of wood is it? It's cuttable. I don't know. Like, what did you want to?
Well, because
Alder,
you
like
know
the-
we're.
Yeah, it's like alderwood.
She's an alderwood. So
Yeah.
is it alderwood?
Yes, it is alderwood. Yes.
I mean,
It is
'cause
alderwood.
I'm only asking because my woodcutter got killed by Shrikes.
So, okay,
Not
fine.
that there's any sour grapes about that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Of course not.
Well, we've got enough rope.
Yes.
We could use the grappling hook to reach
Yeah,
them, and I do have an axe that could cut her.
Before we try to grapple hook up that, are there any structures near to, like other furniture, etc., near to the cage?
No.
So it's
Out in
just
the open.
suspended.
So I just want to make sure I'm clear on this. This predatory beast thing is sitting in like a chair,
No, he's just like kind of on the ground, leaning up
Laying-
against one of the walls.
leaning against the wall.
Uh-huh.
The cage is over it.
Yes.
So it's protecting it, right?
Well, the cage is kind of out in the center, so I mean,
He's
The
not,
beast
like,
is
right
sleeping
under it.
nearby.
he's yeah.
Is there any way to ascend up the sides of the walls to get on like an equal level to the cage?
It would be a perilous climb.
I see.
How close are the bugs to the cage?
They're just kind of buzzing around like bugs in a apartment courtyard kind of thing.
Okay.
So this thing is 60 feet tall,
Mm-hmm.
but it's kind of like leaning up against the wall.
Yeah, yeah,
Sort
yeah.
of sleeping.
Yeah.
So how far up is its head?
Yeah.
Maybe 30, 40 feet.
Okay, so he's still pretty high.
Also, is a rope like holding the cage? Like, is it suspended by a rope?
The cage is suspended by a branch that's just growing out from the interior.
from the wall?
Yeah.
Is it hooked on the branch or it's part of the branch?
It's hooked on the branch.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. May I take a bathroom break?
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah.
If we were to crawl on the monster, would it notice us?
I mean, I would think recall Mickey from when he's Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk. And the
Yeah, we're
giant,
so tiny.
Doesn't notice, but then at some point.
I was imagining sneaking about it and just sticking a pointy stick in its ear and hoping.
We have to
One
like.
of sword too. I want
We
to like
could light
stab
a
in the
fire
eye.
in his nose or something.
Yeah.
So we have a large, thrashing, pained beast fumbling around.
Well, it might
we
knock
could
the
bleed
cage
it?
down.
Huh?
I think that would take a while, right? to bleed
Yeah,
him.
but just it might weaken it somehow.
If we were to crawl on it,
Like, would it
At
feel? Yeah.
yeah, well, and also would it get us closer to the cage?
It would get you closer to the cage if you climbed up on its head, yeah.
On his head? Okay.
Or shoulders.
Have ears.
Yes.
Does it look like we would fit into its ears?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, Gina? There's no good
Sure.
questions.
You could sit inside the ear. I mean, not up into the ear canal.
Okay, how about like one of the halflings? Do you think they could squeeze into
Yeah.
the?
Hello.
Into the ear canal, yeah.
That is a fucking great idea.
Yeah.
Hey, you'd be safe from its, teeth.
What do you want me to do? Oh wait, can I like cut a hole in his eardrum? I don't know. I'm talking like this. I'm asking you. I like cut a hole in his eardrum and then crawl inside his head and just start like slicing his brain.
But then, like what Jade said, it's like then this thing's like like going crazy.
That's true, but you guys can
We'll
all
just
take
get out
cover.
the we'll
And,
just go
like,
outside.
The
We'll, like,
halflings can go in from either side and start stabbing his freaking brain.
What if we have like the minimum number of people required is the grappling hook and the rope to do the cave,
Ascend.
and everyone else just stands at the ready to stab this thing.
That's what I
should
was
it start
thinking,
to
too.
wave
Because I
at.
think if we stab him, it won't. If he's 60 feet tall compared to like a 5 foot tall human, like I feel like stabbing him would be like a mosquito bite. He'd be like, well, fuck you. Like I don't know, it would do any
Smash.
damage. Unless we're inside of him.
I really like the idea of the halflings in the ears, guys.
But I also like it's like I like that.
I don't know, like Willow, like ready to like hamstring him or something.
Basically,
like that.
I was like thinking about us being strategically placed at like sensitive points in this beast.
Well, is this beast? Does it look like it's a biped or a quadruped?
It's a biped.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so halflings
strategic
in the
points.
ears, someone up the nose, someone in the crotch, and then everyone else
Yeah.
hide except the 2 people grappling hooking.
And quick question: who has the lowest luck right now of your surviving?
I got a hot 8.
Okay,
I have an 8 as well.
8.
7.
I have a 6
Uh huh.
and a 5.
A 5. Who could beat a 5? Anybody beat a 5? Anybody beat a 5? 5, 5, 5, 5.
Going once, going twice.
All right. Who's got the 5?
I got a 5.
But which character?
Armistead.
Armistead. No, not Armistead. No!
Sweet legs, switch it to someone else.
Sweet Armistead. I'm sorry for what I'm about to do to you.
Yes.
In general.
Ooh, that's almost critical. All right.
What?
Nothing.
He rolled a 19.
Alright.
All right. So, let's see here. All right. So as you're assessing the situation, Armistead suddenly from behind, a bunch of vines come shooting forward. And curl themselves around you and pull you back. And as the rest of you look, you see that there is a gigantic pumpkin with a jack-o'-lantern face carved in it, with vine-like tendrils for legs, like spider legs, and is pulling Armistead back and into its mouth where a green. Yes, and he's wailing on the youth the whole time, where a green flame is burning.
Flame?
Yep. So Armistead, you are sucked back into the pumpkin head, and immediately catch on fire and take 8 points of damage.
Oh no!
Later, Armistead.
He's dead as fuck, man.
He went out metal as he.
That is the most metal death ever.
Death by jack-o'-lantern.
Yep.
Death by
To be
jack-o'-lantern.
fair, that is true, but still.
Poor Armistead.
Death by Jack.
Who is it? Is it Guar that they like feed people to?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fucking amazing.
Wait, you said Guar?
Yeah.
Did you hear about them? They were really upset about the comedian woman holding the what's her name?
Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
did it first. They did the
That's
Elvis
right.
Trump part first. Yeah.
That's right. I
Okay.
read about that.
President.
So everyone's freaking out. She's like, I'm gonna get fired and go to jail. And they're like, bitch, we did that. We want to go to jail. We want the street cred.
Yeah.
So Armistead's just dead while we all stand there like, ugh.
It happened so quickly before you even realized, and then the thing is like kind of retreating away from you, slithering back up the interior of the wall, and it speaks in this very calm and soothing voice that you can all hear perfectly well.
What?
It says, "I'm so sorry I had to do that to one of you, but you're all next unless you leave immediately."
Where is the? Okay, Willow comes forward and is going to start wailing on this fucking pumpkin.
You go.
How big is this pumpkin?
Awesome.
It's big. It's like the size of a van, basically.
I don't give a fuck. I'm like bring my longsword down and start to cleave it in twain.
Blitzer's gonna help with his hand axe.
Yes.
Does someone want to offer a trade to the pumpkin or something?
It doesn't seem to be negotiating. It ain't our freaking bard. So I'm pissed now. That was some nice music.
He said sorry.
It was the only thing that calmed me down.
Sorry.
Was the sweet little ukulele licks.
Betsy D and Paul Rye are. They're gonna actually start running toward the monster.
Okay. All right.
What the wait with the plans
Yeah, I
and with
know.
the leaving and the.
We're trying to make plans.
Go save
Okay.
yourselves. We have a plan.
You never answered this question. If we get inside the thingy's ears,
Yeah.
can we cut through? Can we perforate the eardrums and like get in there and start hacking up his brain?
You won't know until you try, basically.
Oh God! Well, I mean, I know that the role might not
Hypothetically,
succeed, but,
theoretically, it should work perfectly. So my characters are doing
roll
stuff.
high enough for that to happen, is what I'm saying, or is it not possible?
Well, while you're thinking about that,
That was quite a sentence.
Betsy D and Paul Rye are working together to tie the the ankles together of the
Fantastic.
monster.
Yes.
Okay.
With the 100 feet of rope.
Oh,
go.
okay.
There we go.
Tying the legs together.
Excellent job.
Okay.
So Willow's seeking sweet revenge of this pumpkin.
Willow's seeking sweet
Blitzen
revenge.
is helping her.
All right, Blitzen is helping. All right, so
Dowd will be joining him.
all right, so we'll need
Yes.
initiative rolls from
Yes.
all of you, please.
Initiative is a D6.
D6.
Out!
2.
2.
I got. What did I get? I got a 9.
Blitzen, what did you get?
Melanie wants to pitchfork the eardrum and see if she can get Nessie inside, because Nessie has been trained to eat brains.
But you guys are waiting until I tie the ankles, right?
Well,
Like,
Oh no, they're acting very
Willow's
spontaneously here.
well, you're attacking
They're
the
attacking
biped. We're attacking the pumpkin.
I will wait till you tie the ankles to attack his head, but they're
Okay.
attacking the pumpkin.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay.
Yeah.
And Charlie and Santa
We're
got
going
the
in
waiting
different
to see where they're
directions.
needed.
Okay.
All right.
So, all right. So basically, I got a 9 on my initiative.
Lovely.
So
Supposed to roll a D6?
Yeah,
yes,
but
he
that's
has
not
he has a
fair.
+3 initiative bonus.
Okay.
He's very swift on his little viney legs.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he just crawls back up, 40 feet up the wall, basically.
Oh.
Fuck, am I gonna chuck my pointy stick at him?
Fuck yeah! All right,
Shit, let's
go
throw
for
shit.
it.
Yeah, Georgina will do that too.
I also
So
have a
what,
pointy
what would
stick.
that be?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, just a d20.
Yeah.
Yes, 16.
14?
12.
16, 14, and 12.
Yes.
The 16 and the 14 hit.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
This is the jack-o'-lantern, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, we're trying to avenge your death. A 1.
4.
All right,
Awesome.
5 points of damage.
Does he
Is the
burp?
pumpkin pissed?
Does he burp out the ukulele?
Oh!
Quick, loot it!
Yes!
No, actually, what he does is he burps out Armistead's corpse, which is still holding the ukulele.
In like the most epic pose.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
the knife sticking out of the uke do any damage going in?
No.
Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. Damn
These are
it.
the questions.
So let's
Could
see.
we, like Molotov style, like chuck a flaming cask of oil up at him?
Oh,
since
shit.
I've got
I
the
do
flint
that.
and
Oh,
stuff?
definitely.
Yeah, I did
Right.
my flint.
Yeah.
Because I've got
Alright, so-
a spare flask of oil.
Tom,
His mouth is already on fire.
True.
That's
Yes.
true.
Tom,
Well,
Derek, and
magical
Saxon
Yeah.
are in complete shock.
Yes.
Of course.
Of
That's why
course.
they've been standing still this whole time.
Naturally.
Well,
Naturally.
The rest of the party has been going berserk.
Yes.
And they snap out of it.
Okay.
But the jack-o'-lantern's already dead.
Is
No,
it?
what's-
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Oh.
Still
Hey,
alive.
who's got
Lord,
bow
no.
and arrows?
Yeah, who's got ranged weapons?
Clearly,
in
they're
there?
still out of it.
Yeah.
Tom the Hunter would like to go first.
Okay.
Yes.
With his bow.
Yeah.
All right. Fire away.
20 sided.
Yep.
Yep.
4.
That's a miss.
Oh,
Use
go
a different
slings,
D4.
go
Another
slings,
D20.
go
Different
slings.
D20.
Mhm.
Yeah, use a different.
And the slings.
Is this? Oh wait.
The gold
This
one,
is
the gold
shitty,
one.
yeah, okay. All right. So Derek with 5 rocks gets a 15.
Yes.
All right. 15 hits.
D4.
1.
1. Okay.
Something.
It already has 5 against it.
So that's 6.
Oh, I'm aware.
All right. 6.
I'm keeping track.
Saxon with 10
You are?
rocks
Yes.
Saxon.
rolls a 12.
Yes.
12 is a miss.
Damn.
How much luck would he have to spend to make it no?
Yeah.
He would have to spend 2 luck to make it a non-miss.
Where am I at?
Now we know the threshold.
Oh, I'm at 11 luck. Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
2 luck.
All right, so mark
Mark
your luck
two
down to
down.
9, and you hit, so you can roll damage
yeah.
as well.
Yay!
That's right.
Yes.
Take that pumpkin.
4.
Oh!
Nice. Okay.
Fuck you, pumpkin.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is it at? Is it dead yet?
Nope.
No.
It has taken 10
It's
It
pretty
has,
powerful.
it has a +3
It's a
initiative.
Yeah.
It's a high level enemy.
Meanwhile, we're tying up the Titan's legs, correct?
Yes.
The Titan wakes up
Oh.
But before or after we tie?
as you're doing it. So basically, like a grumpy baby, it just kicks its legs out, one at each of you.
Oh, man.
Uh huh.
Should go flying.
Into the mouth of the pumpkin.
All right. First one, I got a 31. And the second one, I got a 25, so those both hit. And
okay.
He's got a massive.
Call Ryan, Betsy D. I'm not gonna miss them.
Yeah, no. Nobody will.
he rolled a 0-1 though.
On.
9. Paul Wright rolled a 0-1.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm just
Oh
saying.
yeah.
That's
zero
zeros.
damage?
No.
That's
He does a
not-
D100
yeah.
damage?
Almost. He does 15 points of damage to Paul Rye.
Paul Wright just splatters against the wall.
And
Darn.
Wow.
19 points of damage to Betsy D.
Oh, okay.
So
2 little splotches.
you're just basically launched across the inner diameter of this space and just hit the wall and just peel off, hit the ground.
Nice.
It's kind of nice though. Kind of satisfying in a way.
Well,
Bye-bye.
if any of us live at all, there'll be a lot of looting to do.
Yes, there will be.
But there will be no
Damn
stories
sure.
to tell because the minstrel's dead.
Well, we're all sad. We're trying to avenge your death.
Yeah,
very, very
we're
nice.
fucking up that pumpkin.
We are. We're trying to.
Fucking up that pump.
Fucking up his day.
Tom the Hunter hasn't gone yet.
All right, go for it, Tom the Hunter.
Go Tom.
Tom goes to the mayor.
Full of ideas.
9.
That's a miss.
Damn it. Unless luck.
I have 6 luck.
Oh.
That would be a lot of
Drop
luck.
it to
Be a lot of luck.
drop him to 0 actually.
Yeah, not good.
No.
Now the pumpkin is kind of ignoring us, but is wounded for maybe.
Yeah, there's some bruises
we
on
wanted
it
to throw
now.
some
Oh, my
explosions.
goodness.
We wanted to throw some fire at it.
But now this other thing is also waking up.
yeah. So.
Well, it just kind of grumbles and goes back to sleep.
Oh, it does?
Okay.
Oh,
So we
I
can
guess
still
we should
go and
kill
get
the pumpkin.
We can
We should
go
just
and
rescue the freaking thing, and that's up in the.
Vengeance!
Betsy
I
D
know,
had
I
a
They're
have
not
to
really
work.
that giant. It can't happen. We could kill the pumpkin. Oh, if we kill the pumpkin, he's got all those tendrils. We can use the tendrils as like extra ropes and shit to get up to the.
The pumpkin's so powerful. Why did I just say that?
Pumpkin's so powerful.
Well, we don't kill him. He's gonna
When you
kill
woke up
us,
today,
right?
I didn't think you'd say
Is he
that.
still? He's like retreated somewhere. Or he's still.
He's retreating up the side of the wall. He's continuing to do so. He's gonna get out of range of your ranged weapon.
It's like a spider.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
let's just rescue. Let's just get the cage person, the person out of the cage, and
So you don't want my people to throw anything at the pumpkin.
at this point, I don't think it's advisable.
All right.
But I could be wrong.
So let's go get the rope, right? And
Yeah, the
the,
rope and the grappling hook.
Oh,
How high up is the cage?
100 feet.
How high up is the pumpkin right
Don't really think we can throw something 100 feet straight up.
We'd have to climb from the
Pumpkin.
wall
now?
naturally, right?
At this point, the pumpkin is 60 feet up.
What if you lasso the pumpkin? And then as he's climbing
But-
up, maybe he'll like.
Yeah.
Wait, did you lose your lasso person?
Betsy D had the 100 feet of rope, but they just splattered
Yes,
the
you
wall,
can go
right?
loot
so
the
we
bodies.
can go and get the
That's
rope.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to bet that my grappling hook guy gets some rope. Just
Okay.
saying.
Yes.
Whether it's the 50 feet or the 100 feet.
Please add 100 feet of rope to that.
Yes.
And Franken is going to get the honey holy symbol. And
I
knife,
would like
if
to
that's
try
okay.
to negotiate
Is that
with the
okay?
pumpkin.
Negotiate with the pumpkin. What are you saying exactly?
I say, hey pumpkin, you wanna like make a deal or what?
There is no deal.
But
You
like-
leave or you die. It is a simple equation.
But
Kill
like-
the pumpkin.
Wait, but like another option is like
Okay,
you
while
die.
he's mouthing, I'm gonna try and like.
Everything in
He's
here
got a
is made of
strength
wood.
of
Why don't we
17.
just
Oh.
burn it?
Because we gotta save the
We gotta
thing
save
in
the
the
thing in the
cage
cage.
before we
Because
light
we
it.
figured
We could burn the pumpkin. At least the.
We were like attempting. I think we were trying to.
All right. So while you guys are bickering, over here, who's got the grappling hook? Who is it?
Go.
This Cupid.
Cupid has affixed the grappling hook to the end of the rope and is. So with a strength of 17, that would be a strength check. So you're going to want to roll equal to or under your strength.
Under, not over.
Not over, no.
I do.
Nice.
Yay.
All right, so it arcs in a graceful arc,
Beautiful.
and the grappling hook clicks onto the bottom of the cage.
Yes.
Okay.
And the rope
Climb?
is like
Do
exactly
some rope
the-
climbing?
Yeah.
You can do some rope climbing. What's his occupation?
Baker?
So maybe somebody who's more
He is
suited for
strong,
climbing.
right?
Yeah, my woodcutter.
Climbing.
Huh? Yeah, your woodcutter. Yeah.
Who climbs trees?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So while
yeah.
your team is doing that, my mouthing off is actually, I'm hoping, distracting the pumpkin. Like,
It is actually. Yes.
alternative option, you could die. So maybe we should, like, you know, make a deal. Think
All right. So
about it.
so your woodcutter is climbing the rope.
Yep.
Does anyone else want to climb the rope after the woodcutter?
Georgina will.
Okay.
And Dowd, why not?
How
Down.
many
Anybody else?
I'll go with Tom the Hunter.
Tom the
It's a
Hunter.
grappling
So
hook.
we can get
How thick is this
higher.
branch? If I'm a woodcutter, can I assess how much weight this branch can hold?
It can hold a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
No, it's true.
It's a good question.
No
but
worries.
yeah, it's about an 8-foot diameter branch.
Okay, just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give the thumbs up.
Could
and-
someone take a little extra rope up with you to like help the person? I mean, the person might be unconscious up there, right? So you want to like be able to like
do have the
fix
other
them to
50
the-
feet.
the rope.
I have a bunch
yeah.
of deer pelts.
I'll borrow it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Soften
There
our
you
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. so
Franken
you're
is happy to lend the 50 feet of rope.
Okay, it remains in your possession technically then.
Oh, good. As long as ownership is clear.
Yes.
All right. So, so those of you who climb the rope, climb the rope.
I think Donder's gonna come over and like help you like mouth off at the pumpkin. Like, whoa, 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 whoa! Come on, everyone
No,
can
because
make
then
a
the
deal.
pumpkin will know you're up there, right? Oh
No,
didn't
Donder is
climb
my
up.
my
Yeah,
confidence
okay.
artist.
Yes.
He's just gonna come and
So
like
now we're
mouth
both like
with you.
bullshitting him back and forth.
And it's gonna be really confusing because
Yeah.
it's a lot of talking from two
Yeah.
assholes.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Paper Moon. But
My
instead
guy
of
only
the
has
money,
a
it's the
6 in
talking.
personality. He's the worst.
He's just really grating
Yeah,
and irritating.
Sentigoth has an 8 in personality.
Yes.
And he's
His
the 4
con is to make people pay him to go away.
It works really well.
All right.
Why don't we
So,
like a arm wrestle? Come down and like, tendril the arm. Come on.
all right. So, so you get up to the top of the cage, and I'm gonna say that your distraction is gonna buy you a little bit of time before Pumpkinhead notices what's going on. Okay, and so you get up to this cage. It's a woven cage. Inside is a wretched-looking creature, vaguely feminine with dark green skin. She sits holding her knees and has what appears to be a green cloak around her shoulders. And she looks up at all of you who climbed up. She says, "Are you here to torment me? Please have mercy. No more pain."
We're here to rescue you.
Yeah. We're here to save you. Is there a
What's
door?
his app? Sorry.
Yeah. What's its app?
That's personality.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Personality.
That
What's
would
personality?
That would be personality.
Dad's got a +1 personality.
Yeah. Well,
Her name is Dresda, if anyone needs
Dresda,
to
yes.
remind her.
Dresda.
Well, we
indeed.
can't say her name.
Well, that was in the other
What's-
place. I don't know that it matters.
What's the
here.
personality of that thing?
Saying-
Somewhat muted at this point
Okay.
due to their wretched condition.
Okay.
Whatever you
So,
are, come with
is there
us.
a door on this cage?
Let's see here. So there is one on the far side.
Can I just use my hand?
Wait, how'd you guys get in?
You could do that. They're just
climb
holding
up.
onto the outside of the cage right now. Yeah. Hand axe, you ask?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can start chopping. Meanwhile, Pumpkinhead has noticed what's going on and is starting to move.
No, forget them. They're nothing. They'll fall to the death anyway. Come here, let's talk. Come on. I throw an egg at him. Come on. Close enough that I can see if that hits.
No.
So Willow is watching this all from below.
Yeah.
Yeah, with and
Watching-
Anna Kay and Franken are with you.
Yeah, so we're watching this happening, and the beast is still sleeping.
Yes.
Okay,
this
so I'm
point.
watching that. So I'm getting closer to the beast, like the legs, like one of the ankles, like the Achilles heel
Okay.
area.
All right.
And then Jane the halfling is actually going to the body of the bard and takes the little ukulele dagger, like strokes his face and like takes the little ukulele dagger and like kind of like hides off in the corner.
But really awkwardly, just like,
Yeah. It's like, and then there's like goo on the face.
Yeah.
Whatever pumpkin slime was left, and then walks over to the corner, like kind of by the door, close to the door.
All right. Okay.
Just letting you know what my characters are doing.
Perfect.
the pitchforkers are standing there with their pitchfork.
All right, so you're going to hack at the wood with your hand axe. Okay, so the pumpkin creature reaches the apex of the interior and drops down and uses its vines to start shaking the cage back and forth.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Good, maybe
Okay.
it'll fall
That'll
off its
help
hook.
us.
So
So-
Anna Kay and Franken are going to try to hold the bottom of the rope and see if they can.
Yeah, Cuban's holding the rope because he's got
Yeah.
the string 17. And
Okay.
it's right there.
All right.
Ring it like a bell.
Yep.
Basically.
Or opposite.
So I'm going to see how many turns it's going to take you to hack through the wood there. And while that's happening, those of you holding on to the outside of the cage need to make a strength check. That is, you're going to roll a d20 and add your strength bonus. You want to beat 11. Or equal or beat 11.
I got 21.
13.
No.
Nice.
I don't.
No. And a no.
No.
Those of you who failed need to make a reflex save. So d20 plus your reflex bonus. 13 or better.
Wow, I can't believe
18.
All right, so that was Georgina.
Yeah.
So Georgina loses her grip and plunges to her death below.
Oh, that's I don't bounce off of the beast.
You were holding onto the edge of the cage, right?
Yeah, the cage is over. I thought the cage is over the beast.
It's not directly over the beast. No.
So I hit the floor.
You hit the floor.
All right, thank you.
Splat.
That
Mhm.
sucks.
Which one was Georgina?
It really helps to name them after people you don't like.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yes.
Yeah. They're dead.
I'm so full of
Bye.
vitriol right now.
Yeah.
I just, my guitar player's dead. This is bothering me.
All right, so second round of having the cage shook. We'll need another strength check. 11 or better.
16.
Crit.
13.
Nice.
Crit 20.
And oh yeah, Georgina's gone.
Yeah,
All right,
sorry. Thanks for rubbing
so
it.
everyone made it. Great. All right, round 3. Another strength check.
21.
Oh, crit fail.
Ooh.
3. Oh no.
All right, a fumble. I'm going to say you just automatically lose your grip and fall to your death.
Later, Dad.
Oh, damn.
And with a failure, that's a reflex save, 13 or better.
3 again.
So another one loses his grip.
Oh my god.
All right, so that just leaves our woodcutter, intrepid
My
woodcutter.
party
Listen.
in horrors watching these people like
Name both my nephew.
All right, so just one more round before you can cut through. So one more.
And then 20.
Okay.
Great.
Wow.
Santa Goth runs over and loots the bodies of those who have fallen.
Excellent.
You get a flask of oil, a club, and some cheese dip.
Yeah!
The cheese dip survived the fall.
Yes.
Of course,
Make it
I
omelet.
fell in such a way to protect the cheese dip.
I'm down to my 2 lousy ass beggars
Yes.
who are just standing there doing
A
nothing.
club.
All
What do
right.
they want to do? Do they want
So-
to act at all, or?
I'm not sure. I mean, there's
Well,
this jack-o'-lantern that just...
Anna Kay and Franken are trying to keep the rope still, or at least not swing out of.
So as you cut through the cage, the pathetic creature inside gives an ecstatic shriek. What appeared to be a cloak around her shoulders is flung wide, revealed to be giant bat wings.
What?
And she flies out past you and just flies right up at the pumpkin creature and just starts ripping him apart.
Yay!
Yay!
Fantastic.
I'm so bummed
Dumbass
that my guitar
pumpkin.
player's dead.
I know that was rough.
Sucks.
That was
That
rough.
coughs up a little bit more blood.
Wait, you're not dead?
No, he's dying. It's dragging out.
All right,
I
great.
wouldn't have looted you if I knew you were Dowd, I'm like so sorry.
All right.
Spurt,
Well,
spurt.
Yeah.
Spurt,
Turn his neck to the side.
Like try to forcibly close his eyes. Like, no.
so my 2 beggars are looting my my dead hunter and my dead minstrel. All right. So here's what's gonna happen.
Oh.
Right. Freaking Derek is gonna get a short bow.
Yeah. Definitely.
He's gonna turn his deer pelt into a coat
Nice.
Nice.
because he's just gotta look good, you know. He has a flask of oil.
Yeah.
Ooh, kisses.
Edie.
Let's see. Saxon, he's a close range guy. He'll take the dagger. And his hand-sized mirror. May I deconstruct the ukulele?
Yes.
Someone grabbed it.
Jane grabbed it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay.
That's right.
So I guess that's it.
Okay.
I think.
Unless you had an idea for the uke.
Well, I'm gonna take Armistead's remains and use his bones to turn them into armor.
Armor by fallen combat.
Yeah, like Cubone from Pokemon.
Yep.
Except instead of your mother, it's your minstrel.
Armorstead. All right, so
There we go.
I mean, I don't care if they add or anything or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you'll.
Get a lot of one.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Some deflection.
Well, I guess to be fair, since the pumpkin thing is distracted, Blitzen is going to climb down. Hopefully skillfully. Since he's not being harassed by vines anymore.
Correct. Yes.
But I also have to go.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
16. Yeah.
Yes, we are close to wrapping up, but if you have to go, I understand.
Like how many more minutes do you think?
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All right.
Just need to text.
No problem. So the tower, or whatever you want to call it, begins to crumble as soon as Dresda is released from her cage.
So Jane the halfling is going to go under the door
Yes.
and just starts running like
Naturally.
Yeah.
I mean, all of you make a run for it, presumably.
I suppose so.
Did your people loot Georgina's body, or did I loot Georgina's body?
I think you may have done that. Georgina had a dagger, a tarot deck, flint and steel, and a pointy. No, she used a pointy stick, but flint and steel, tarot, and a dagger.
Oh, the tarot, yeah.
I kind of want that tarot deck.
Tarot deck. Let's run out of this collapsing tower first, and then we'll do anything to get left in the tower.
Yes. So you make a run for it. Outside the tower, you see the hole. The hole from the sky has now reappeared directly in front of you.
All of us managed to successfully run out. You're not going to make us roll anything?
No, I'm not gonna make you run anything.
Wow, that's
Roll
amazing. No, I'm surprised too.
Just wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chaos pig out of nowhere.
You jump through the hole. Your ears pop again.
Where's that chick?
You don't know.
What made you was free?
Fairy lady, come on, or whatever.
And you feel strange. Like the atmosphere is different again. And then you realize that you are actually back on the cliff next to the lake.
Thank God we're not on that fucking bridge.
The lady in blue is there. She is holding up her 5 heads. They are 5 different heads.
Oh no.
You don't recognize them.
How fresh.
Oh,
They're fresh.
I wish they were some of our friends.
They're all 5 of the deceased heads are shedding tears of joy.
Oh, good. It's fun being a severed head.
And she says, she congratulates you on completing the quest, and says that although she is not yet free to confront her enemies directly, she's already working on gathering her allies. The first of which is Dresda. How good it is to say her name aloud without fear of discovery. Soon our gathered power will be too great to resist, and then we shall strike and chase our enemies from reality itself. And on that day, my brave warrior allies, yours shall be the dominion of the world. And at which point she once again creates the breach in reality that exposes the Wheel of Destiny.
Oh yeah.
The storm in that other reality has abated somewhat, but the wind is still strong, blowing your hair back in a very cinematic manner.
Cool. Love that.
So each one of you may spin the wheel once.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we do. So Jade, since you have to go, you can make the spin first, and
4 spins.
Yeah, none of them died.
I know.
Oh.
Typical.
Each character gets to spin once.
Each character
Yes.
Yeah.
Each gets
surviving character.
D20 or
D20. Yeah, D20.
Yes.
And who are you rolling for?
First is Donder.
Okay.
He gets a 7.
Okay.
So it's replacing occupation? Or?
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Let's see.
You rolled the same occupation, actually.
Oh god.
I would just jump off the cliff.
Yeah, I know. That'd be horrible.
All that for that?
And who was the one who hacked open the cage?
That was Blitzen.
Blitzen. Okay. So for Donder, history is rewritten. The character had managed to. So in this new version of history, the character had managed to ignore the summons of the Lady in Blue and goes back to his normal life as if he had never responded to those dreams or participated in this adventure. Let's see.
It's like Super Mario Bros. 2, basically.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yep. One of the characters that died during the adventure is brought back to life in their place with the same rules. The disappeared character lives out the rest of their life as a mundane individual, so Donder, with a deep sense of loss for some unknown missed opportunity.
That's
so you get to choose one of the characters who died, who comes back and takes
Definitely the
Donder's
minstrel.
place.
Yeah.
But he comes back as nothing. Don't you think you'd rather be?
No. Donder lives out the rest of his life as a mundane individual.
It gives Armistead the
But Armistead comes back.
to go back to normal life.
There's like this glow, and you just see the hair at first. So Valhalla.
Dude, that's awesome.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Blitzen gets a 15.
And Blitzen was the one who chopped through the
Yes.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Major change to the character's stars. The character receives a permanent +2 to his luck score.
Oh, that's sweet. That's a 17 now.
Nice.
Re-rolls his birth augur twice and chooses which of the three, including the one he already has, he wishes to keep. So that's a D30 roll 2 more times. Yeah.
A 3
Uh-huh.
and a 24.
3 is Fortunate Date, modifying missile fire attack rolls. 24 is Charmed House, modifies armor class.
Let's say armor class.
Okay.
Ooh, although my current one already adds my luck to my reflex.
Yeah, you can hold on to that.
But what would modify my armor class?
Your luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not reflex or armor class. I'm gonna think about it.
Okay. The character's identity changes significantly. They age plus or minus 1d4 years. They might be from a new family, city, or even different country, and can have major physical changes. Gender or racial subgroup might even
The
change.
biggest boobies ever.
That's really good.
They might even have a new
to
name.
decide things.
Yes.
Okay.
Carry on.
For the tits.
Okay. Making notes of all that.
Just watching through this whole same shit happening, like, yeah, baby.
A 15 for Vixen.
For Vixen, all right. Significant change to the character's stars. The character receives a permanent +1 to his luck score,
Oh, that's good. Hers was 9.
and may re-roll his birth augur and choose the new roll or keep a new one,
And that's
or
30.
keep the old one. Rather. Yep.
24 again.
So speed of the Cobra initiative.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, and also minor physical changes: hair or eye color, slight adjustment to height, etc.
Okay. Changing.
Did your entire party die? No, right?
Mine? Oh no, half.
Okay. And the last one is Cupid. He gets a 14.
I was really hoping he'd die.
Same as the last one. So +1 to luck, re-roll birth augur, minor change to appearance.
A 26.
Warrior's Arm, a bonus to critical hit table results. Nobody rolled a critical hit this whole time.
It's
Too
true.
bad.
I'll take that because mine is add luck to unholy whatever.
Oh, right. Okay.
So add 2 crit
Mm-hmm.
hit. Cool.
That's it. All right. So for John's 2 surviving characters,
Well, you got
Well,
your...
no, but
yeah, but
back.
he's back, but he doesn't get a roll on the wheel.
Yeah, I mean, his story is concluded. He's off to go lay down some tracks, man.
All right.
Is he back in the party or
He's
He's
hanging,
like alive, but he's not.
he's hanging out with Sir Rick Rubin.
Oh, man.
Sir Rick de Rubin. All right. So roll for your 2 beggars then.
I'm not gonna let you go
Okay.
please.
Is that a 19? That's a 19.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like this one.
So major change to your stars. You receive a +2 to your luck.
Ooh.
Re-roll your birth augur twice. Choose which of the 3.
That's a 20.
D30.
D30, yeah. This one.
27.
Unholy House, which applies to corruption rolls, or another roll.
15.
Righteous Heart.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Nice to meet you. It was was fun playing.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Which applies to turning unholy things if you're a cleric. So, and what did you have to start with?
Seventh Son.
Oh yeah.
Spell check modifier. I'll just stick with seventh.
Stick with that. All right. And you also choose one of your ability scores and re-roll it.
Okay.
What's his lowest ability score?
Yeah.
And or one that's on the cusp of getting a better modifier.
Right.
That's good.
Agility.
All right. So roll 3d6 again, and you can choose to keep your old score or go with the new one that you. Oh.
Shit.
10. 10.
Yeah. What was his agility before?
6.
Well, better.
Solid increase.
Yeah. All right. And beggar number 2,
Saxon.
Saxon.
And you hate him.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate all these guys. 9.
Minor change, plus
Okay.
1 to luck,
Okay.
and re-roll your birth augur. But this change is permanent. You don't get to choose.
6.
Born on the battlefield. Apply luck bonus to damage rolls. Okay.
Derek and Saxon voluntarily commit suicide.
Are you serious?
Go right off the cliff.
They just jump straight off the cliff.
Are they
'cause
hand in hand?
Life will never get any better. They were working at Starbucks prior to this. Couldn't get anything they want, you know. They looked at every recruiting scroll they could and couldn't find anything.
Oh man, that's
So
rough.
they just went, it'll never get better than this!
Well, in fact, now that they survived the funnel, they can take a class and be a level 1 character. So
Tell them they can become something better.
Upper management.
they can become a couple of level 1 thieves, and God only knows what
Be
you
level
know.
1 shift supervisors.
That's right.
As a level 1 thief, you could steal all kinds of shit.
That's right.
yeah,
Don't be so hasty with them. All right, so Renae.
Okay.
D30?
D30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or no, D20 for now.
Oh.
Okay. 3 for
Oh.
K and a K.
Oh boy. All right. So this is another one where Anna Kay is going to go back and live a mediocre, mundane existence, and
sounds right.
one of the dead characters, any of the characters who died, is going to come back and replace her.
Oh, okay.
So who will that be?
Oh man, I have to choose between Paul Ryan.
No, any of the characters who died.
Oh,
Any of the characters.
Yeah.
Oh, which one of yours?
So
Georgina and
Georgina sounds
and
good.
Paolo. Paolo also.
Oh, Paolo the dwarf
The
died.
dwarven
Oh,
rat catcher.
yeah.
Yeah. How about
Paolo.
Paolo?
Aw,
Yeah, the
thanks.
dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mac.
So you still have Armistice. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, Armistead was my least hated
Of
But
those
now
guys.
he's come back to life.
So
Yeah.
art school classmate.
So
Yeah.
what happened?
Could
to
Armistead technically take a first level?
Yes. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So what happened to the bone armor? Did it just go poof or like?
Well, it didn't get made yet.
Yeah.
So,
like
yeah.
the bones of Armistead just turned back into Armistead.
Basically. Yeah.
So
All right.
Paolo comes climbing
Okay,
out of the lake.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
ugh, like spits water out.
No, it's more just like history's rewritten.
Okay.
So it's just like, oh, Paolo's been here all along. Armistead's been here all along. And then, like, nobody remembers it differently.
What'd you
Okay.
get?
Yeah.
Not even us.
10.
Not even you, no.
All right.
Minor change, plus 1 to your luck score.
Okay. Yay, Franken.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, essentially, Franken is your only surviving character because,
Okay.
you know, the other one disappeared, went bye-bye. So,
That makes it a. All right.
and then re-roll,
He's the only one I liked.
roll a d30 for your birth augur again.
Okay. Oh, thank you. 23.
Charmed house, you apply your luck bonus to armor class.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So to armor class. Okay. Oh, do I go ahead and add it, or it's a modifier?
Well, you could make a note of it, yeah. Actually. All right. What do we got?
Plus
Jane, the halfling with
Yep.
the slimy uke.
Okay.
2.
A 2.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Let me see here. Okay. 2 is she's going to go back and lead a mediocre life, and a dead character will replace her.
I don't want to do that.
Well, too bad. That's the wheel of destiny.
All right. What's Willow's?
Well, which character's coming back?
Okay. Who does anyone want their character back? Do you want your dwarf back?
Well, don't you have a dead character?
It's Georgina.
Okay.
Dwarf guy.
Sure.
Yay! All right.
Okay.
And Willow.
I just don't like the idea of Jane being mediocre. That makes me sad.
Well, that's the wheel of
So
destiny.
Willow,
Yep.
18.
Wow. And Willow was also the first onto the bridge, correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Her stars completely change.
Oh.
Okay. So you get a +2 to your luck.
+2 to my luck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 12.
Renae.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you. That was fun.
Yeah, totally.
All right, 12.
Mm-hmm. Reroll your birth augur twice
Oh.
and choose of the 3.
30.
Oh, 30. Wild child. You add your luck modifier to your speed.
Okay, and then 19.
Survived a spider bite. Add your luck modifier to saving throws versus poison.
I'll do that one.
Okay.
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it called again?
Survived a spider bite.
Survive a spider bite. Okay.
Mhm. You may also choose one of your ability scores and re-roll it.
Okay. Stamina.
No,
Yeah,
3d6.
I'm
3d6.
sorry. I'm really my brain is.
It's alright.
Okay. 12. That's more better.
Okay. Hey, there you go.
At least it's better.
Yeah. Okay.
And your identity changes significantly. Appearance, age, gender, origin, place of origin, or because you rolled so well, you could even change your race. You could be an elf, for
I
example.
think I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna go
Yeah.
elf.
Yeah, I was picturing Willow as very androgynous anyway, just a they person.
Elves make the best bread, anyways.
That's true.
And crackers
Like
and
if
cookies.
you grind them up, or like
You can eat one bite in here. Okay,
That's right.
anyway.
full.
All right, thank you very much for that.
All right. We got one person, one survivor.
11.
11.
really
Minor change, +1 to luck. Reroll birth augur.
It's a D20 and D30.
Yep.
30.
All right. So yeah,
That's a-
what's your luck bonus?
0.
0. So you add nothing to your speed. if you had a +1, it'd be an extra 5 feet to your speed.
What's it
All
called?
right.
Wild child. All right.
I'm sorry. It's just
Someday maybe.
Yes, exactly.
true.
Yes, if luck goes up.
No, I think I'm joining the Suicide Brigade over the.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yourself.
But if we play Dungeon Crawl Classics again, then you'll have a
No, so you're.
I named every single character a variation of David so that they would all die.
Oh my god.
That's grim. That's grim.
Don't approve.
Don't approve.
Yeah, no. I know. I also don't approve.
All
Hey,
right, Sage.
Armistead's gonna make his new guitar out of our bodies.
Jesus, the two of
should
you
make like a
start
one-man band
suicide
kit.
band.
Like a drum and a guitar.
Yeah, exactly. All right,
Something
Sage.
with all that skin.
Do they have to roll for Destiny?
You do not have to spin the wheel of destiny if you do not want to.
Ah.
Because like Santa Goth kind of likes the idea of becoming like a level 1 money lender. So I'm a little torn about that. I think Charlie would do it in a stroke of not actually being afraid. But actually, I think the Bard's gonna roll first. So I really need Charlie, right?
Yes.
The recently revived Bard
Yes.
rolls a 2.
Ah. Okay. Well, actually, no. You shouldn't have rolled for Bard because he was
Oh yeah,
he was
that's
brought
right.
back.
So never mind.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
So
So Charlie will roll.
yes.
Motherfuckery, a 16.
Hey. All right. +2 to luck.
Great.
I'm gonna have to use the restroom.
Oh no. Yeah.
And reroll birth augur twice.
Okay.
I'm actually pretty happy too.
12.
Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Roll the augur. So
The augur twice. Yeah. Where's that?
Oh, if you want to use that one.
12.
12 is a 4-leaf clover. You add your luck bonus attempts to find secret doors.
Which is a 0 right now. but-
Yeah, well. Okay.
And then a 10.
Born Under the Loom. Add to skill checks.
I already have that one.
All right.
Maybe you were born under a different loom.
What? A different woman's feet. What comes up more often? Finding secret doors or something?
Well, probably skill checks, honestly.
Yeah.
Can I think about it?
Yes. All right. Anyone else spinning?
Yeah, I think Melanie would probably do it.
All right.
He's thinking. I just don't want to lose him. I like him.
Yeah. It's cool.
Fuck, Melanie did get a 2, god damn it.
And unfortunately, because there was a lot of doubt coming from this party over here, it's actually going to be a 1. History is rewritten. The character is now dead. And
Whoa!
What? No!
And one of the characters that died during the adventure is brought back to life in their place.
Should not have that happen?
No!
Unfortunately not.
Because my party is so doubting and she rolled a 2, she died. She fucking died.
What?
My character spin the wheel of destiny. You're dead. Fuck
dead.
You rolled a 1?
you. I rolled a 2 and it became a 1 because she was too doubtful during the mission.
What the hell, man?
See, that's what I wanted to roll.
Dies.
Interestingly, eating the rotting food would have given you a bonus.
That
Son
shit.
of a bitch.
Does anyone want to be alive?
Yeah, anyone want to come back?
No.
No.
Guys, come on, because it's wasted.
Fine, bring Dad back to life.
Alright.
All right, there we
Dowd
go.
revived.
Dowd is revived.
So I have a confession. Not all of these were people I went to art school with that I hated. Some of them were managers that I hated, or friends of friends that I hated.
I have a
All right.
question.
Yes.
For the record.
Yeah, for the
If I
record.
get a roll percentage off I don't like, can I burn luck to change that roll?
No.
God damn it.
I'm gonna do it.
No.
Fucking hit a bunch of shit. What is it?
16.
Yay!
Minus 1 is 15.
Well, fuck that.
Plus 1 to luck score.
I do have a +1 to my luck if that counts for anything.
No.
Okay.
But your luck now goes up by 1.
Okay.
And re-roll your birth auger.
Yes, Dowd. 1 hit point. The 1 hit point wonder.
The 1 hit point wonder. May I have that blue die back? Oh, no, sorry. I guess I don't need it. I need this one,
I
right?
love your little finger gauntlet.
Thank you. 2 of these.
Just 1.
15.
15. Righteous Heart applies to turning unholy.
That's an auto change or a choose to change?
That's a choose.
So I have 1 to corruption rolls or
1 to turn.
1 to turn unholy.
Yeah.
Turn unholy is only for clerics?
Yeah.
What's corruption rolls?
Only for wizards. Or elves.
Well, he's not going to be
not
either,
an elf.
so... I guess we'll change to Righteous Heart just cuz.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
won't do anything. Is that it?
That's it.
I can't believe she died.
No, that's really
What the
sad.
fuck?
That's rough.
That was very rough.
That's really rough. So she leaves all her shit to Charlie, the other
That's very Terry Gilliam-esque.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Won the prize.
Oh, by the way, he just wrapped principal photography on Don Quixote, so yet another seal of the apocalypse has been
No
broken.
way!
Shit, are you serious?
Yeah.
Him in the Chicago Cubs.
I know, right? I'm
Man,
getting worried,
That's
actually.
really scary.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No,
I'm
it's
not sure how many of your podcast fans will appreciate sports references, but
I don't know.
Some
We
of
don't
them-
usually try.
Some of them, yeah. We don't make them, but it's all good.
Give us a shout out in the comments if you like sports references. Anyway, thanks everyone.
crickets.
You should,
Yeah,
you should DJ.
Tumbleweed rolls back.
Come to the stage right now. All right, so
Armistead and
Armistead. Anyway, so that was Dungeon Crawl Classics,
I
everyone.
like it, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's-
fun.
It revels in its arbitrariness.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, this is amazing.
The Jack-o'-lantern of death was pretty.
That was fun.
That was
That was
awesome.
the most
My-
fucking metal death ever.
My only regret is that the way you're kind of supposed to get up to the cage is there's a secret door over on the side. It presumes you're all going to go running from the pumpkin, not trying to attack it.
They obviously didn't know.
They
Yeah.
obviously didn't know you. So anyway, there's these chambers inside the walls of the thing that you can climb up, and there's like some of the survivors from the previous parties that the Lady in Blue has sent in, and so their leader is named Carlos the Dwarf. So,
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh no.
It is Carlos with a K though, so.
Doesn't make it better.
Makes it so much better.
No.
That's so straight out of Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah.
Did they get out? Since we didn't find them?
No, but they're all cannibals by this point, so.
Oh, so
you
they
know.
would have tried to eat it.
Yeah, no, they weren't helpers.
So
they
it
were
was
herders.
better that we avoided them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So it's better that we fucked up that fucking pumpkin.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you guys came up with a nice little hack, which was good. So, and since we were running out of time anyway, I'm like, that's fine, because we never would have covered all that anyway. So,
That's funny.
yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks everybody.
So anyway, at this point, everyone gets like 10 XP, and that means you get level 1. You get level 1 in a class, so you would choose fighter, wizard, cleric, thief, and then for elves and halflings and dwarves, that's just their own class. So you just start getting your class abilities for those classes. So if we ever play Dungeon Crawl Classics again, which we very well may, you can always dust off these characters, use them again.
What happens to your XP when you, your HP when you,
Oh, you get more. You know, we'd go through the whole leveling process if we did it again. So.
Well,
I like it. This was good.
Yeah, it's fun.
That was fun.
And then next week.
Next week.
World of Darkness.
World of Darkness.
That's right.
But I want, if I die, can I become a vampire?
He looks very grim right now.
Yeah,
Looks
no.
very grim.
But Blood and Fire will be coming up soon too. So
Yeah, that's
right.
Sage, you can definitely play
You'll be a vampire in that one.
We'll have to do a whole we might have to do a whole little session with creating your character. So.
I got to play World of Darkness once in my life, for like 3 sessions, and I had this vampire I really liked, and then the person running it just stopped running it, and I was
Well,
like,
if you have that, do you still have that sheet?
I do not. I mean, I
have a
have,
concept of it.
I do. I have
Okay.
vague memories of like what cons and pros he took from
Okay.
that whole thing.
We can make a variation if you want, and then I'll just fill you in on who. Anyway, Blood and Fire coming up in a couple weeks.
Well, a month maybe.
I said a couple weeks.
No, in a
Some
month.
amount of days
couple of
in the
weeks.
future.
Oh my god, how was a couple of weeks a month? Anyway, I'll fade out on that.